This is the Imperial Emergency Announcement Service. At 9:37 Imperial Standard Time, the main siege positions around Hive Primaris failed. The secondary defensive lines failed. Containment protocols failed. Counter-attack procedures failed. All remaining Imperial forces have been ordered to retreat to tertiary defensive positions along Highway 9235. All Imperial forces receiving this broadcast must retreat to tertiary defensive positions. If you are unable to retreat to tertiary defensive positions, then you should reinforce your current position and await emergency evacuation procedures. This is the Imperial Emergency Announcement Service. Thought of the day. The man who dies so that his comrades may live shall dine at the Emperor's table.
So here we have Whiskey Outpost defended by the 1st Platoon of the Mordian 50th Rifles. The job of this outpost is to keep the supply lines open between Hive Secundus, which remains in Imperial hands, and the front lines, which is a big encirclement and siege of Hive Primaris, which has fallen in a heretic uprising in recent months. All day, the men of the 50th Rifles have noticed some strange happenings. Rather than the usual Vox traffic coming from the front lines, they've actually had no signals coming from the encircling Imperial forces. And in the skies above them, they've noticed fast movers such as Lightnings and Marauder bombers heading towards the front line around Hive Primaris. And worryingly, coming the other way has been flight after flight of Valkyries and other transports, almost as if people are fleeing from the front lines. Of course, these being lowly guardsmen defending a benighted little outpost in the middle of nowhere, they haven't been kept up to date on what exactly is happening on the front line, but they know something is up. So now let's take a closer look at the forces defending Whiskey Outpost. Here we have a full platoon of Imperial Guard, a nice standard template platoon that you can find almost anywhere in the Imperium. We've got 5 infantry squads arrayed with a mixture of heavy and special weapons. We've got one here with an autocannon and a flamer, and the sergeant's got a las pistol and chainsword. We've got another one here with heavy bolter and grenade launcher. Coming round to this side of the defence outpost, we've got another missile launcher, grenade launcher, and even the sergeant's got a power sword in this squad. Moving up, we've got an autocannon, grenade launcher, chainsword squad. And lastly, making up the regular line infantry troops, we've got another missile launcher, grenade launcher, power sword squad there. There's also the classic support elements you'd find in any platoon. So we've got a little mortar pit here, making up 3 light mortars. And we've got a command chimera armed with heavy bolter, multi-laser, storm bolter, and even a hunter-killer missile. Finally, we've got the elite core of the platoon, a squad of veterans. Now today we're going to be running these essentially as scions, but they will be able to take orders from the regular guard officers, because these are just part of the main platoon structure. And then we have the characters and the command elements of this platoon. We've got platoon command squad here with a drummer, a medic, a melter gun, and of course a flag. You've got to have a good flag in any Mordian platoon. And then we've got the characters. So we've got Company Commander Chard here, and he will be supported by Lieutenant Bromhead. The 2 other characters you'll find are Commissar Sobel and Brother Nathaniel, who is a Ministorum priest. So that is
spirits of the lads up.
Keeping the spirits of the lads up and making sure their souls stay pure to the Emperor on this heretic planet. So that's the forces. Pretty standard platoon, nothing too fancy, no heavy armour or anything like that, but we've got a bit of fire support, a bit of armour and a lot of infantry. So that's what's going to be defending Whiskey Outpost. Now let's take a look at what's heading towards these guardsmen. Unbeknownst to the guardsmen of the 50th Rifles, the front line has been overwhelmed around Hive Primaris. It isn't simply a heretic uprising. In fact, the vast majority of the hive has fallen to the curse of unbelief, because this scenario is taking place during the 13th Black Crusade. Wave after wave, innumerable numbers of poxwalkers and plague zombies have broken out from the hive and totally consumed the encircling Imperial forces and are spreading like a plague across the surface of the planet. So in real terms, for the gameplay today, what we have here is an initial wave of 120 poxwalkers or plague zombies. These are in 6 squads of 20, and there's another 120 in lovely piles on a appropriately nurgly green tray there. And so they'll be coming in as reinforcements. Now, the interesting thing is that these poxwalkers is not just 120, it's not just 240 of them. There's unending numbers of them. So every time 10 of these poxwalkers die, they get put in a pile, and then they come back on the board at the beginning of another turn. Depending on how far through the game we are, they might be able to come on further up the board to represent the encircling horde of zombies just flowing across the countryside. Just enveloping. And engulfing, exactly. So we'll go through some of the special rules for the scenario, but that sort of explains the poxwalker ones.
We don't want to go crazy with that. This is not like a homebrew. We're going to use 40k rules,
exactly.
40k stratagems, all of that. We're not making up our own rules or anything, but just instead of using a force organisation,
we've gone for we haven't even looked at points or anything like that.
We're just doing this. How many zombies can a platoon of guardsmen survive?
Exactly. So that's what we've sort of explained. So the poxwalkers have got 120 initially. They'll be coming on in some fixed waves, but as they die, Johnny will get more and more reinforcements.
We'll keep a tally, obviously. We want to know how many. The point of today, narrative aside, how many zombies can the first platoon, the fine guardsmen of the first platoon Mordian rifles, kill before they are devoured themselves? And will their souls be preserved in the name of the Emperor?
Well, maybe.
How long will Nathaniel last?
So
they can smell him.
They can smell him, like brains. But so that's sort of the special rules we've got going on for the poxwalkers. For the guard, we're going to give them 3 command points that they can spend on whatever they want.
Just a platoon.
It's a platoon. It's like a patrol-sized detachment. 3 command points for whatever they want. But we've given them a few extra ones as well. We've given them a free full-size bombardment from a Master of Ordnance, and we've given them a free guaranteed airstrike from Master of the Fleet. So we're not making up our own airstrike rules or own bombardment rules, we're just lifting those from there. And that's to represent that these guardsmen do have the ability to sort of call in some support here and there.
A little bit.
But they're just a platoon at the end of the day. The Imperium's not going to waste vast resources trying to look after them.
You don't get to choose when you're getting those free ones, but we're going to randomise what turn they come in.
Exactly, yeah. So we'll roll.
What resources can be diverted in this clear shitstorm of a situation for the Imperium?
Exactly. There will also be a scenario, there will be a chance, we won't go into the details of it now, but there will be, and it will go through it as it occurs in game, there will be a chance for some of these guardsmen to be extracted by medevac, but they're going to have to hold out for many turns first before that support or relief might even arrive.
If Tim's doing incredibly well, he's killed 1,000 zombies, etc., etc., that's, but we're going to kill these guards.
Yeah, exactly. But if there's a chance, maybe turn 6, turn 7, something like that.
Long enough, a passing Valkyrie may be able to stop off for them.
Exactly.
Maybe. Who knows?
Exactly. So there we go. That's a scenario. That is the deployment. There's the initial deployment for the zombies. There's the obviously defense of the guard. I think the first thing to do now is start looking at rolling some dice and killing some zombies. So we'll be back once we're ready for that. So Company Commander Meade, seeing his the approaching zombie horde, has moved over to the other side of the command bunker and has started bellowing orders to his soldiers, redirecting one of his platoon squads from defending the southern flank. They have now moved over here and are going to begin opening fire into the zombie horde. He doesn't want to completely redirect his forces in case, because he's aware, thanks to his big fancy computer table there, that there are other zombies that will be coming around the flanks. So we've redirected one squad, and now we're going to start opening fire. We're going to start with this initial squad of guardsmen here, and they are going to unleash first rank fire, second rank fire into this unit of zombies over there. So here we go. First rank fire, second rank fire. Here come the las guns. So hitting on 4s. So we've got a couple of auto wounds there, thanks to Hammer of the Emperor. And then we've got these misses. And then we need to wound with these ones as well. So we've got, it's 5s to wounds, because Poxwalkers are toughness 4. So 4 6 and feel no pains. Nope, so 4 Poxwalkers will tumble. So Johnny can remove.
I'll just take the front rank, even though that's a bad idea. Makes it look better.
We've then got a frag grenade launcher going in, so this is 6 more frag shots going in. We've just got 2 auto wounds there, Johnny, so do you want to roll those? 2 6 and feel no pains. Nope, so a couple more Poxwalkers
just from the
bite
centre.
Dust. And then we've got a frag rocket coming in as well. Use the frags! There we go. So we've got 1 auto wound and 2 other hits. And then we need to see if these wound. Now these are fragged rockets, so they wound on 4s rather than 5s. So we've got 1 more wound there. So 2 wounds in total.
6 up, feel no pain.
One, and then that's the auto wound one as well.
Oh, okay.
No, so 1 more dies from a bit of shrapnel from the
This squad here.
from the rocket launcher. So we've then got this squad here. We've got second squad's going to start opening up. They're going to open up into another squad of Poxwalkers. They're going to try and thin several mobs out at once. So we're going to open fire here. So we've got the lads. We'll go for the auto cannon this time. So 2 shots, chung chung chung. Here it goes. 2 hits and 1's an auto wound. Will this one wound on a 3 up? It does. 2 wounds, 2 damage each. This is the first feel no pain, and it's dead. And then we've got the second feel no pain. Dead. So that auto cannon, that's high explosive.
Is this squad here?
Yeah. There's high explosive shells just crashing into those Poxwalkers, tearing them to pieces. Imagine if you kept Will saving Private Ryan when they're on top of the Tiger.
Oh yeah, the flak 20.
Chung 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 chung, just absolutely smashing them.
You're having the best time ever.
So we've got a frag grenade launcher here going off. You can imagine a bit of a thump as it goes off. It crashes into the ranks of the zombies.
You guys should see, he's having the best, literally. Finally, we're filming a battle report. Finally.
It's been so long. The classic Mordian Scholar bat rep. So that's 1 auto wound, 3 other things, but they don't wound.
3 other things, yeah.
3 other wounds. They don't wound. Unfortunately, the thick zombie hide stopping it. So just one more save there for you, Johnny.
No, of course
Just
not.
1 more dies. So then we've got the rifles again. So that should be 14 shots. We've got 7 rifles, 2 shots each at this range. So needing 4s to hit. So we've got a few marksman shots in there, but it seems they either hit well or they didn't hit very much at all. So we've got 2 of the wounds.
You've got to hit them in the head.
Nope, so it's just 3 headshots there. But are there any brains in those heads?
Remove the head.
No,
Destroy the brain.
Only 1 more 4.
Wow.
So just 1 more zombie there dies. So we've now...
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So
no,
far.
that's another mob coming in. So we've then got this squad here. Now the only things that are in range.
Let's have a look at that viewpoint.
Yeah.
Nice.
The only things that are in range there is actually going to be the heavy bolter. So we'll just do that. It'll fire into this squad over here. We've got 1 hit, no wounds. So it just detonates on some rotting flesh that doesn't even.
Just goes through and through.
It's through and through. That's true. And then we've finally got. We've got the Chimera, and now everything is in range here, and we're going to fire the multi-laser first.
Here's zombie cam.
Yeah, we're going to fire the multi-laser first. 1 hit. Doesn't wound. Oh dear. Heavy bolter. 1 hit. Doesn't wound. This dice is going in the dice bin now. We've got the storm bolter. Okay, 1 hit and 1 auto wound. And that's it. So 1 auto wound.
6 up.
No. And then doesn't really matter where you take it from. And then, just because I'm not sure how long we'll get to use this, I'm going to fire the Hunter Killer Mad Missile off as well. It's a hit.
It's nice.
It's a wound. It is.
Sorry, I'm missing these dice. They're going
5 damage. So it's dead anyway, no matter what. So yeah, yay! That was a good 5 point upgrading though. Not really worried about points here. So last but certainly not least, we have the mortar barrage.
Oh, nice, of course, yeah.
So we're going to fire in.
You need one of your...
I'm going to use one of my CP.
One of your CP.
Concentrated barrage! And the platoon commander, Bromhead, is going to tell them to take aim! So that they will get some reroll 1s to hit. Now we're not Cadian to
This
hit,
is
so we
super
won't get
cool,
full
this.
rerolls to hit, but we'll get reroll 1s to hit. So we're hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, and we get the maximum shots per mortar because it's a big old.
So are you aiming just at one squad?
I'm going to thin this one out.
Fresh
now.
squad,
A
yeah.
fresh squad. Just keep thinning them out bit by bit. So this is hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. So take out the 2s. I'm so used to running Cadian mortars that I was like, reroll everything, right? Reroll the 1s.
Been forced to be Mordian.
Yeah, well, it's 3s because of my stratagem. So 3 auto wounds there, and then it's 3s to wound because it would normally be 4 plus 1 to wound as well, thanks to the stratagem. So take those out. So it's that many wounds on the Poxwalkers. There we go. 6 up, feel no pains. That's pretty good.
3, I think.
4.
4. Oh wow. Okay.
So you lose 7 Poxwalkers from this mob here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There we go. So many Poxwalkers have died.
How many have you finished?
I believe I have finished. So after the dust has settled, the opening volley of the 50th Rifles has killed 20 Poxwalkers exactly. That's Mordian precision for you there. Now that is the end of the... There is a hole. There is a hole in the lines. You just ripple of mortar fire, lasgun bolts, autocannons, frag rounds, everything. So we have killed 20, but there's still 220 to go, plus reinforcements. So we'll be back at the end of the Poxwalker, sort of, well, be your turn really, won't it? But we'll be back
soon. We get into charge range.
Exactly. So we'll see where the Poxwalkers manage to get up to.
Can I run?
You can run, I believe. So we'll see where the Poxwalkers go up to. So here we have the zombie horde. Reinforcements have begun sweeping round the side. Not that these zombies have any concept of reinforcements. Yeah, we're not using the Z word. But not that these Poxwalkers have any concept of reinforcements. It just so happens that the horde has started to envelop the base, and coming to the sound of gunfire, some of the main mob have started heading towards Whiskey Outpost. So that's where the Poxwalkers have got up to. 80 reinforcements came in this turn, 60 from the main horde, and the 20 that died just came straight back on. So the main 60 sort of came in from this board edge, and then we had another 20, the 20 ones that had been slain, already coming back onto the board. So the Poxwalkers haven't yet made it to the lines of the Imperial Guard, but as you can see, they are not far off from the barricades, these hastily erected barricades the Guardsmen have thrown together to try and give them some extra defence against this zombie horde.
So a couple of potential charges.
Excellent.
Couple. So I'll roll those now.
Didn't
so
they
I've got 2
advance?
squads. Oh yeah, I did.
You did advance, so you're not going to get a turn 1 charge, but you're pretty much guaranteed charges after that.
We'll see how big a chunk you can take out, but if it's only 20...
If it's only 20, yeah, I might need some more. So we'll see what happens now. The Guard have obviously still got a few forces in reserve, but they are going to need to stay there to help defend against the encroaching zombie horde, because next time they're going to be able to come on about here.
Up to 48 inches.
Up to 48 inches along the board edge. So we'll see what happens. Now we should probably see if that Guard bombardment comes in as well. So what we said is that every turn on a 4-up, the Guard get a chance for that free bombardment to come in.
They only get one.
They only get one. Yeah, exactly. And how we've said it's going to be is it's going to be 3 of the
D6.
Of the D6, so that you get from Master of Ordnance.
So it's a battery.
It's a battery of basilisks, yeah. No, so sorry, Whiskey Outpost. No fire support available at this time. No fire support available at this time. So we'll see. It's just going to come down
God damn it! Throw your headset.
Yeah.
Headset on the ground.
We're dying out here.
So yeah, though actually it's going fine.
So we'll
fish in a barrel.
It's just going to be balls, bayonets, and lasgun bolts are going to have to hold the line this term. We'll see how many zombies, how many poxwalkers can be slain. So once again, Captain Shard crying out across the line, first rank fire, second rank fire. The Mordians fall into perfect ranks and start blazing away with disciplined volleys of lasgun fire. So we're going to start off with this squad here, and they're going to just fire straight away into the nearest unit of poxwalkers. So we're going to have quite a few people are going to be in rapid fire range this time. So actually it's just going to be 2 guys are going to be in rapid fire range, so that'll be an extra couple of shots there. So there we go. So here comes the lasgun fire. So we've got 1 auto wound, but not many other hits. The mark's going wide. Oh, look at that, that's a lot of misses. That is a lot of misses. So now we've got to try and do some wounding there. First squad just gets 1 wound with the lasgun fire.
That's not what you need.
But it does kill a poxwalker. Just from this squad.
Oh, this squad here. Done.
Right, we're going to have to go with the autocannon. Come on, use that big 20mm autocannon. Here we go. Alright, we've got 1 auto wound straight through. So
no problem.
It's 2 damage, so you failed it anyway, so that's 1 more dead. And then we've got the frag grenade launcher. Come on! Need that frag grenade launcher to do something now. So we've got 1 auto wound, 3 other hits, and then we've got another wound there. So that is 2 wounds. And that is 1 more dead poxwalker. I'm killing them from this squad just because they're the nearest one. Yeah,
just a walking pair of feet.
So now we've got this squad here. Now, pretty much all of them are going to be in front rank fire, second rank fire range. So it's going to be a lot of dice. So we will do the frag rocket first. So use the frag rocket. Here we go. It's just the 1 hit.
Oh, great.
But it is a wound. It is a wound. 6 will feel no pain. It does get 1. We've got a frag grenade launcher. Come on.
4 so far, that's all 4.
1 auto wound.
Aim for the head.
I'm aiming, man, I'm aiming. Okay, that's 2 wounds from this squad.
They haven't worked it out
That's
yet.
1 more dead. 1 more dead from this unit.
Damn Imperial propaganda, backfiring. They don't know what to do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a las pistol. Here we go. There we go, that's looking pretty good. Some disciplined lasgun fire there. Come on. There we go, not bad. Take into account the auto wounds, it's about half. And that gets us an extra couple. So that many, so about 6 wounds, 6 that feel no pains. Oh dear, 3 of them weren't headshots, which means...
This squad still?
Yeah, that squad there.
You are annihilating that squad. I think you've hit the 10 mark.
Okay, good. 10 out of 260 so now we've got this last squad here. Now they're just going to unload everything over here. So they're not in rapid fire range, but there's 1,
stop them getting around the flanks.
2, 3, exactly. 4 rifles, 5 rifles, 6 rifles, 7 rifles.
Get on that 50.
Yeah, exactly. So here comes the rifles. Now these guys seem to know what they're doing. These guys seem to, maybe they're not just, fresh draftees, but they've actually got a bit of experience under their belt. There you go. Look at that. 6 wounds on this big block here. 4 do die. There we go. Sorry there. And then we've got the frag grenade. We've got 3 hits. And a wound. So let's see if we can kill another poxwalker. No!
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
High explosive. It's difficult to get a headshot with a high explosive when you think about it. Come on, heavy bolter. Here we go. So 2 hits from the heavy bolter, 2 wounds. So these are 2 damage each. So do the first one. You need double 6.
First 2 together. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. And then
no,
and then the next one.
no.
So 2 more do get eviscerated by the. It's easy.
Pile growing.
It's easier to get a headshot if you just destroy everything.
Yeah. Destroy the brain, got it.
Destroy the brain, exactly. So now we've got this Chimera. Now he's going to unload into this squad over here. So we've got the multi-laser. Triple auto wound.
Nice.
Very nice.
He's recalibrated.
There we go.
Any
Triple
survivors?
kill.
Triple kill on this squad here.
Yeah, it just burns them. They literally just get incinerated by the high-powered
Nice, you are racking up the kills. I don't know if they're getting better.
Heavy bolter. Okay, just one auto wound. So this guy either hits an auto wounds or doesn't hit at all.
Oh,
it's
nice.
2 damage.
Oh,
2 damage.
Come on!
No. Killed
I don't know
one.
whose side I'm on right now.
And then the storm bolter. 2 hits. And 1 more wound. 1 damage.
Ooh.
You do get a save.
Oh, picking up the guy.
Feel
Need
no
to pick up the
pain.
dice.
He does
Yes,
die.
chunk,
Okay.
chunk.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Is that what you're shooting?
No,
Got a mortar
Okay,
pits.
see if any of these guys are in range now. So the veteran sort of stormtroopers are in range. So they're going to get 2 shots a guy and and a plasma pistol. So there's 1, 2, 3.
Into this
4,
horde encroaching.
5, 6, 7,
Oh,
8,
hello.
9. So these are veterans, so they're hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
And these are essentially, just for the viewers, these are essentially just regular veterans. We've just given them carapace armour to make them stand out a little bit more.
Yeah, they're just attached, right?
Yeah, exactly. They've not got hot shots or anything like that, they're just veterans.
Yeah, they're just operating out of this space.
Exactly. Used to be able to get carapace veterans and we're reliving those glory days.
Do whatever you like today.
So it's 3s, so we've got a lot of 1s and 2s there. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Come on, boys. Oh dear. Not so
no,
veteran
it's
after
their first
all.
burst of fire. They haven't worked it out either.
Yeah.
No one's working it out.
They're veterans, but just not of killing
Oh,
zombies. So 1...
3 dead.
3 die, yeah. And then we've got a plasma pistol. We're not going to
They
overcharge
can't. They're
it.
all aiming at that hand, but they just can't.
Should have done that on camera. Sorry, my plasma pistol shot, I got a 6 to hit, so
Nice.
it's just 1 damage. I didn't overcharge it. And it kills 1 more, so it's incinerates
Frazzles
1.
the hand.
The hand of doom!
Of course, this and my general's somewhere.
You've got...
There he is.
This is... What, is that your general?
Yeah, he's leading from the front, of course, Tim.
Excellent. So we've got...
To you, they're just innumerable hordes, but to me,
There's life, there's soul, there's personality.
this guy is Bob. This is
guy is
4
pitchforky.
seasons of Stargate in painting, is what this is to me.
So we've just got 1
4
more...
long seasons.
We've just got 1 more regular squad and then we've got the mortars. So we've got the last frag rocket. 1 auto wound and 3 other hits. And 2 other wounds. So we've got 3 wounds in total.
Come on, my beautiful zombies.
Yeah, not bad.
Zombies. 2.
Yeah. And then
Dead. Oh,
frag,
that looks like more than 20.
frag grenade. So no auto wounds. But we do.
Oh, hello.
2, yeah, not bad. 1 more goes down. And
Oh,
these-
they're clearing out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's not a good volley. That's not a good volley at all. 2 wounds though. That's it. We did get 2, so not too bad. Not too bad. We'll take.
Chopping them up on that flank for sure.
Now we need a good mortar volley, so I'm going to spend 1 more of my CP. I've only got 1 left after this.
You're doing a really good job here. That's a big old pile of dead. Look at that.
Concentrated fire. I think I need to. There's a couple of full strength mobs round here. I think I need.
How do you manage the horde? Do you know what I mean? You've got to take chunks out as they get closer. These guys look close, man. Really close.
And is that 1 big squad?
This is 2 squads. A small squad, 3 squads, a fresh squad, and a small squad.
We'll aim for the fresh squad then, with the mortar.
Okay.
So these guys have got take aim on them. So that's 18 mortar rounds.
Oh, hello.
Hitting on
Are you using your
threes.
second CP?
Yeah, hitting
Oh,
on-
you're really burning it on those most. I thought you'd save it for maybe glorious chainsaw rerolls or something.
Well, I'll save 1. So there's 2 auto wounds there. These are the rerolls. So these hit because they get +1 to hit, +1 to wound, like a concentrated barrage. Concentrated barrage! Danger close! All that good shit. So that many wounds, man.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Here we go. Good old mortar volley there.
Oh, left-handed.
So 6s. That's not bad. I see 2.
Okay, so how many died?
4, 8, 11.
11.
11 in 1 barrage.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go.
So it's just the multi-bases left.
Yeah.
It's the hands and the gravestones and all that stuff.
Now, shall I count up your kill power for the turn? Is that
So
you?
here we have the dead pile, 38 that turn, almost double. So on 58 Poxwalker kills in in 2 turns. So we'll see how it goes. That was a weak turn until those mortars came in and really picked it up in one go. So we'll see where the Poxwalkers end up now. So here we have the horde of zombies, very much encircling and enveloping the Mordian 50th Rifles. Every time they think they've thinned the horde out, another wave comes back on the table. Some of these zombies have got very, very close to the front lines now. Many have stumbled forward in what you could call a mockery, a semblance of an advance move, but many have just moved forward. And they will be getting their hands on some brains this turn. It's going to be an ugly battle. This is where the Mordians will start falling. They've had 2 turns of disciplined volley fire, but now they're going to start getting overwhelmed. So, Johnny, aka Scholar, do you know where you will be starting?
Okay, so these guys will go for here.
Okay.
So I'll just roll the dice and leave the next one, and then you can do your over. No Overwatch.
No Overwatch. I can spend my last CP, but I'm not going to.
Okay, cool. So these guys fail, I believe. What's that measure?
You did an 8.
Just over 8, so that's a fail. These guys.
Big squad. That'll probably be in.
That's
No, just over. Needs about a 10.
yeah, need a 10. What am I on, an 8 there? Oh,
Woo!
And then these guys here.
Smaller mob. 6.
I think they're out again, you know.
Oh, they're
It's
just.
close. It's
Come on,
like
Mordians!
This squad here.
This squad's definitely going to make it in. Yeah, there you
okay,
go.
so the first squad make it over, and these guys need a big 10. I already measured it because I wasn't sure to advance them or not. No,
not
close.
quite. So we're just saying, guys, just for the sake of it,
One
like,
squad makes it over the barrier. Oh.
just for people's clarity, what we're saying here is the zombies have to actually scrabble up the side
So
of
it's
the.
3 inches up.
Yeah, it's 3 inches up. It's not, and they can't just start like. I know it's technically you could say some of this was breachable, but we're just saying the barricades themselves are breachable and the buildings themselves are like hermetically sealed against the environment, so the zombies can't
yeah,
just.
they could get in eventually, but
not in the
hour. Give it an hour, they'd be in, but not in the course of this.
Exactly. So the first wave.
So it's just a few. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Well, I think you'll find that's 5 zombies and 2 sentient tombstones have made it to the.
I think you'll find my general is leading the charge.
All right, hand.
And then.
And hand 2.
Yeah, his right hand man.
Brilliant. So, charging, you have got the drop on me there, so you will get to go first. So, it's 2 attacks per Poxwalker. You hit on 4s and you wound on 4s.
I have entered this game knowing none of the rules for Poxwalkers.
Very good. Let's get a nice barricade shot of that. Look at that. Sergeant's ready to unleash.
He's ready for some brains.
He's got his las pistol already there. Okay, where do you want to roll?
I think I'll roll here.
Okay, I'm going to bring the camera over as smooth as possible.
So, how many is it? I don't know. What do I need?
You need to hit on 4s.
It's not bad.
No, you don't get auto wounds because you're not Imperial Guard. Maybe some of these guys once were Imperial Guardsmen.
Yes. I think a lot of them were, but not anymore.
4s again.
Okay, nice.
Nice, that's nice. So we've got 4 5-up saves.
Give me them brains.
Ooh,
Yes.
4 do drop. 4 Guardsmen do fall. So we'll take those off in a moment. In fact, we'll try and do it now. So we'll lose 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, do a little space on the barricade.
And you get 4 Poxwalkers back. So
Yes.
just transfer. If you've not got any
It doesn't make
spare.
a real difference. I've brought them all on, so.
Okay, well, you've got 4 more back. We'll add some ghouls or something on there to make up for it.
It's alright, I'll just divert them from some. Here we go.
Okay,
4.
so now the Guardsmen get a chance to fight back. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 regular.
Remember to keep like 8 back. I'll tell you what, let me, because I had 38, so there's 4 there, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go.
So we've got
I'll go round
3.
10s.
We've got 3 regular Guardsmen, including the grenade launcher, and then we've got the heavy weapon team. So that's 3 regular Guardsmen. They are in range of the priest. And then we've got the heavy weapon team, and then we'll do the sergeant separately. So these guys will be hitting on 4s. Not bad, decent.
Can they bash them back?
Decent volley. And then 4s again. 5s even. No, they don't make it. Then they've got the sergeant. Sergeant just gets 3
come on,
hits.
lads. He's leading the charge.
And he gets 3 wounds, and that's 3 6-ups. So essentially the sergeant sees his men get pulled down, and before they get pulled down, he just cuts the heads off.
Yeah.
So that they don't actually fall to the Chaos Forces. So, interesting situation there. Now, we will need to take a leadership test on these Mordians, but they will be, because they're rank to rank, they will be leadership 8 rather than leadership 7. So, we'll see what we get there. It's not good, it's a 6. So, they've been pulled down. So, one's going to run, and then there's going to be...
To where?
There's going to be 4 left, and the rest stick around. So, one guy... Just maybe he carries off some of the
Shoots
injured.
himself in the head. Just literally, no!
Yeah, just takes himself out. Can't stand the horrors of the universe. So initial contact has been made by the Poxwalkers. Overall, that was a net gain for them. They lost 3 but gained 4. So actually not bad. And they did fail a lot of charges though. If they'd got some of those other charges off, I think it would have been
coming for you.
Overwhelming. So we're going on to guard turn 3 now.
You're currently on, I can tell you right now, you're on 58, you're on 61.
61 kills. So not too bad. But now we have guard turn 3. This is the last volley. And then...
Fix bayonets!
And then fix bayonets. Let's see what happens, boys. So 3rd squad, seeing the zombies reach the barricade, have fallen back inside the compound and have set up a secondary line of defence. 4th and 5th squad have maintained their positions, holding the barricades against the zombie horde. There was a temptation by the Commissar to lead a glorious counter-attack over there, but it was quickly realised, even by Commissar standards, that...
there's no end in sight.
As he sort of poked his head over the barricades, he just saw more zombies on the horizon just off the board. And he realised that these Mordians are good at holding the line, so that's what they'll have to do. The command squad has moved down and started making a makeshift medi-centre. That's the guy they're trying to heal. Yeah, he's not looking in great shape, but we'll see. I do have a chance on a 4+ to bring back one of these guardsmen to life. The veterans, the stormtroopers, have really got on the front line there now, and they're not mucking around. They want to delete one of these squads. They just want to absolutely rinse one. And likewise, 2nd squad here has just held the line. We're not mucking about.
For their lives.
Exactly, it's got to hold those barricades. And then 1st squad here has fallen back and is attempting, they want to be able to get some shots off, but they have fallen back there. But, Brother Nathaniel watching over them, protecting their souls, but it's looking grim, not to say the least, it's looking grim. So that's a scenario that we find ourselves in. The zombies are surrounding. Multiple full-size bricks have begun to circle every angle of this compound.
Not quite enveloped. You can flee.
There's nowhere to flee to. There's nowhere to flee
Nice
to.
goodness is in that direction.
I think you'll also find that Mordians don't retreat until they've been given the order to retreat. So that's where we are right now. So let's see if the artillery barrage comes down this turn. It's going to come down on a 3, and we'll get 6 of those big basilisk shells coming down. So we'll see what happens. So Johnny has given me the dice. So let's see on a 3+. We need artillery! Kilo, grid section 421! No! Still,
Denied. Whiskey.
no fire support assets are available at this time. I say again, no fire support. You're on your own, boys. Absolutely grim. Maybe, who knows how far this horde has spread?
Yeah, well that's it. There's nothing available, man.
Maybe this is just like, this is it.
Yeah.
That's
what they're starting to question right now.
Yeah, where is the support, man? Like any good guardsman, though, they know that all you need is an infantryman and his rifle.
So shooting.
On to shooting.
To assist. We're moving to LZ Finch. The hell you say? We're freaking surrounded over here. And await further instruction.
So 1st squad here is going to start opening fire now. Again, the order for 1st rank fire, 2nd rank fire has gone up along the line and it has spread across the whole line. And so these guys are going to be unleashing a volley. So let's start off with the autocannon. This is a fresh squad, not had a chance to get into the fight yet. Let's see what that autocannon can do. So we've got one auto wound. So do you want a couple of dice there, Johnny?
Thank you.
This is your 2 damages. Right,
yeah.
One just popped straight away. Good lads. Now the flamer's not in range yet.
Flamers.
There's a flamer. I should have bought a few more, I reckon. But
you didn't know. How could you have known?
Yeah, exactly. So then we've got 7 lasguns. So there's 6 riflemen, and there's 1 lasgun on the heavy weapon team base as well. So that's 6 on the heavy weapon team. So here we go, lads. First rank, fire! Second rank, fire! So we've got 3 auto wounds. These guys, they've been waiting their whole time. But they're prepared. The zombies haven't got the drop on them. So maybe they're doing a bit better here. A couple more shots. Yeah, an extra wound there. Not bad, you know.
Not bad at all for lasguns. And yep, 3 more downed.
3 more have
3 more drops in the ocean.
3 more drops in the ocean indeed. So now
Okay,
we'll move
next.
over to this squad here.
Yeah.
They're going to...
Withdrawing to defend the mortars, in inverted commas. That's what the...
That's what the commissar says. Oh, that's what they'll tell the commissar.
Yeah.
So there's this one big base here. We're just going to try and finish that base off.
Okay,
so we'll
nice.
see how many are in rapid fire range. So we've got a couple of models in rapid fire range, but we'll start with the heavy bolter. Now there's 8 wounds on this base. Is that right, John? There's 6 wounds.
There is... I think I've counted that as a 15.
That one base?
Yes, 3x5.
Okay, I didn't realise it was that many.
Yeah. Sorry.
I thought it was. Yeah, no, you are right. Okay, fine. So heavy bolter, 2 hits, 2 wounds. So do this twice basically. So the first one dies.
The second one.
The second one
dies.
So we'll get a little dice then. We'll sort that
13
out.
left. Yeah.
13 left. Big old frag grenade. Yep, not bad. 3 hits. Big old frag grenade. 1 more wound.
Okay.
Singular wound. No. So there's
There was
12
13,
left.
now there's 12 left.
And then we've got 2 rifles that are in rapid fire range. And then we've got that'll be 4 rifles. 5 rifles that aren't in rapid fire range. So there we go. This one hasn't taken any casualties yet. So here we go. Come on, boys. Give them a volley. That doesn't look good. There's no 6s in there. There's precious few hits there. That's not the volley we needed. They're trying to form ranks and fire on the move. That is 2 wounds though. That is 2 wounds. So there we go. That is 2 dead. So there's 10 left. So we've killed 5 from that mob there. The Chimera is going to lend its fire support over there as well. Actually, no,
You are thinning.
the Chimera is going to
Try and clear off the mutants on the barricade.
Exactly. These guys will get back in the fight. I should be clear with them. So we'll have the multi-laser. Oh, he's doing great, that multi-laser guy. Okay, so 2.
He just stood on the top of that.
2. So he gets 1 of these bozos. So there we go.
Yeah, nice.
Oh yeah, no, we did do the artillery. It didn't come in, did it? There we go. So nothing from the heavy bolter, and then the storm bolter. 1 hit, 1 auto wound, 1 wound in total.
It's not enough.
So that's another
Kills
one.
a guy though. You are clearing. He's just hosing down that barricade with multi-las and heavy bolter fire.
Yeah.
Sparks flying everywhere and hunks of meat. Like
Yeah. So the squad that fell back and is getting back in the fight, where the sergeant will throw a frag grenade. So it's a minimum of 3, but it is the big 6. So there we go. Just rips a frag grenade, the pin out frag grenade with his teeth, and just chucks it.
Nice, yeah.
2 auto wounds, 1 of the hits.
Nice. I mean, how can he not get a nicely placed shot there?
There you go.
Yeah.
So 2 more wounds there. Just evaporate 1 more zombie. 1, the shrapnel doesn't find the brain.
Yeah.
We've then got the frag
5
grenade.
left.
Minimum of 3 shots from this, so it's still 3, which is good. 1 auto wound. I'll take that. So 1.
Oh no!
And then the same from the missile launcher. So that's 4 shots. That's 2 hits. 1 wound.
Okay. Come on, zombies. No. Okay, so I'm on 4 left on the barricade there.
And then there's 4 las rifle shots from there. 2 hits. 1 was an auto wound. So I'll just leave that for now. And 1 more wound. 2 more. There we go. 1 more dies. There's 3 left.
3 there. Let me just pop 3 back.
So the priest will throw a frag grenade at them. So number of shots is 6. The holy hand grenade. The holy hand grenade of Antioch. That was the that was the dice I rolled for number of shots.
That's okay.
So hitting on 4s. So 1 auto wound. I don't think he gets auto wounds. He's a auxiliary unit. So
Yeah.
I still got to try and wound with all of those. But 2 wounds in total.
For the zombies.
2 more die.
Two more dead.
Sorry, if you forgive me 1 second, I was going to try and bring one of those guys back on a 4+.
You did declare that, yeah. You said to be mad.
We'll bring one rifleman back.
Oh, 2 can play that game, I see.
Yes. He's going to be one that's specifically aiming.
Come on, shoot this zombie in the head. Clear the barricade.
He's got 2 shots. He's got a hit. He hasn't got a wound, sadly.
Okay. I mean,
the command squad will try and melt a gun it.
Okay.
No.
No.
Fair enough. There's a las rifle in the command squad that I can see as well. We'll give him a go. 2 hits. 2 wounds. This is where you need the flag guy. Of course the flag guy gets it.
Yeah, one-handed firing a rifle from the clutched under his hip.
Yeah, literally. That's why he's the colour sergeant.
Yeah, that's why he's the colour sergeant.
That's why
Yeah,
he's the
times like this. They're not taking this damn flag. This fracking flag.
So, I've got some exciting news for you.
Oh, that looks good, man. Yeah.
I'm going to spend my last CP.
Okay.
I'm going to spend my last CP on Grenadiers.
What does that do? Oh, I have a feeling I know.
Every single model in this squad gets to throw a grenade.
Okay.
10d6.
At this squad here.
At that squad. So that's, and it's blast. So that's 60 grenades go off.
Nice, nice.
Use the frags!
Do you not think that's a waste at this point?
No.
I'd be saving it till I was up here with the squad.
No,
We're surrounded on all sides. Just like pull the pins on that crate of grenades.
Gotta push them back. If the artillery had come in, it's a different story.
Oh, it's getting really tight. No CP left.
20.
Oh, it's mad.
That's 25. So we've got that's 30. So I've got to do this twice.
Okay.
So this is from, I think it's like 4th squad or
So
something.
these guys just crowbar open a crate of grenades and just start pulling pins and throwing them over the barricade.
I was tempted to use it on the mortars, but I think this will do more.
Okay.
So here we go. So hitting on 4, 6 is auto wound. So this is the first volley. We've got a lot of auto wounds so far. I've got 8 auto wounds.
Do those wounds and then roll 30 again, yeah.
Yeah. Plus another wound. So there's 9 wounds from the first volley.
See if we can get a few more this time.
And then we've got from the second volley, so that goes
Can we roll that
10,
3, that
11, 12, 13, what, this one?
Yeah.
No, okay, so it was 9, 13, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See how many more wins. So we've got 13 wins.
I really hope you clear a squad, that'd be epic.
13 wins so far, and another 3, so 16 wins. So not enough to quite clear it, but certainly enough to do a significant amount of damage.
Bayonet the rest off.
So that's your 16 wounds there.
Thank you. You might need to just... Yeah, thank you.
There we go. So 14 will die in total.
Nice, okay.
Not bad. Using the old Fraggle Gaggles.
Okay, I actually... 14 die in total, yeah?
Yeah.
So that'll be...
Literally these.
Yeah. Just leave, yeah. There we go. Nice.
Okay.
That's a big hole.
It's a big hole.
Nice.
Alright. Now the veterans, who are all in rapid fire range here, are going to rapid fire into that unit of zombies. Just trying to thin each herd down.
Yeah.
You know, manageable chunks as best as we can. So, this guy's...
Let me see from these veterans' perspective. Yeah. Form a line.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need... I don't think we've quite got enough dice. So there's one more guy to do after this, and then there's the plasma pistol. So here we go. Hitting on 3, 6 is auto wound. So we've got that many auto wounds. This is the hits. It's looking healthier than last time for certain. Okay, so we'll take all these out. I'm going to reroll 4.
Just takes a turn to get over the shock of what's happening to them.
Okay, so that's these are the ones that now need to have a go at wounding. Now, this is the difficult part. One.
It's looking like a mixed bag, pretty okay.
I think that was a rolled over one. I'm not going to count it. That looks okay. So total from the veterans: 5, 10, 15, 17 wounds that time. Close range, point blank, veteran las gunfire. So 15 died.
Nice.
17.
Wow. Great placement. And is this which squad?
That's this squad here.
15?
15 should be 5. Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they're fresh. 3, 4, 5. Yes, there's one missing currently, so you must have
Plinked one off.
plinked one off at some point. Yes, okay, we're getting various dead piles.
Yeah, this flank's not looking great, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you've cleared open some spaces on this flank, but this flank is looking really bad now.
This is the last squad to go, isn't it?
It is indeed.
So we'll go with them and then the mortars. So, that squad is just going to...
I love it how you like having to divert your mortar fire
Yeah.
around and like it's cool, man, really cool.
So, they're in rapid fire range. So we're going to go for this squad here.
Okay, try and stop the envelopment.
Try and stop the envelopments.
Poor naive fool, but
1,
we
2,
respect the.
4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Commissar's got his bolt pistol aimed at the back of these guys' heads. So it's definitely happening. There's the last pistol as well. We'll roll it here so that we can see the
See
fire
the exchange of
going
fire,
out.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Commissar's doing a good job here inspiring, in inverted commas, these men. There we go. There we go. So we've got 5 auto wounds from Hammer of the Emperor. A bunch of other hits. Can we translate that into a few more? 3 more wounds. So 8 wounds in total. 8 wounds in total. There we go. So 6 die.
Nice. Effective fire.
I'll take a mixture from the front and the back.
You've been going on about this Mordian drilling for years, but it seems like it is true, to be fair.
So max shots from the frag grenade launcher, because it was a big squad at the time of shooting. So 2 auto wounds and 2 other hits. No other wounds. So we've got 2 more wounds on that squad there. 2 more dead zombies. Nice. And then we've got the frag launcher, the frag missile launcher. So he didn't get any hits after he's executed one for incompetence.
No, just leave him on. You need everybody you can.
He's literally shooting.
The commissar's like, why I order?
Well, maybe they just lost the nerve because the commissar's pointing the pistol at the back of their heads.
All done?
The mortars.
Mortars, okay.
That's it. So the mortar fire. See, it doesn't matter how many I kill because it's not like, oh, I've bought myself a turn. They all come back on.
But they come back on their edges.
Yeah.
It buys you time.
And it does buy me time. So the mortars are going to redirect.
It's just like if you can just keep pushing them back a little bit here, a little bit there, and just keep a bubble of safety between you.
I'm going to put the mortars into this big mob there.
Into the big mob here. Try and clear out a bit of space on this flank. Okay.
So there's no there's take aim on here, but there's no concentrated fire. So that's 6. Yeah. So this is just hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. They auto wound. They're regular hits and no 1s. That's not a good volley. At least the wounds came back through. So 6 wounds in total on that slightly bigger squad.
Not as bad as last time. Okay, 5 dead. In this squad here.
Correct.
This one?
This one. That one.
There we go. 5 dead. We've got 2 generous dead piles here. Are you all done? Shall I get to counting?
I believe I'm all done. So that is the end of the graphics. It's a big shot. See where we're at with the wave of zombies. It's zombie turn 3. We have the zombie reinforcements, the horde beginning to slowly envelop the base. But interestingly, the Mordians have done quite a good job at this point of thinning the ranks of the horde, where they haven't wanted to come on from every single side. They've had to keep filling in the gaps on the main push.
So you are stopping yourself from getting surrounded.
We are. You know, that Mordian discipline is stopping us from getting surrounded. But I think it's going to be crunch time this turn.
Hectic now.
It's getting hectic. So any of these units which have got a dice next to them have advanced. There was a lot of short advances this turn, but as you can see, this squad, which has got 10, mob. This shambling
mob
horde.
of 10, mob of 20, mob of 20, mob of just around 10, mob of under 10, mob of around 10, under 10, under 10.
And then some.
They're going to chance it. They're going for it. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's just, it's on.
Yeah, the barricades are going to get.
So we'll start here, I think, and we'll just go for it.
So this is turn 3. The Guard have had 3 turns of pretty good firepower, but now.
If only you were town.
Only, no, okay. Never.
In?
That's an 8. Just take
we'll put it next to them. We'll just go, handful of dice. These guys. Oh, a 4!
That's not going to make
Those
it.
grenades have muddied up the ground. These guys may make it. These guys here. They're climbing up. These guys here. They're in. Here we go. No. That looks solid.
That looks solid, yeah. The squad have just
You did clear the barricade, but it's looking pretty bad for this squad here.
Yeah.
It's getting worse and worse.
Now the tank's going
I think I'll go for... I'm going to put these guys into that squad.
Okay. We'll see.
6, we'll see. This will go for the tank. Because they can smell the brains.
Yeah.
No! Tank's holding them off. Straight into them.
Probably.
Probably alright. That'll be alright, yeah. Can't charge.
Not in range.
Yeah.
So let's, do you want to grab a tape measure, Johnny, and see what you actually got in range there?
Okay, yeah. So we've got... They're within.
Okay,
easily.
Move them up to the barricade. Yeah, first guy hops over. Okay, come on boys, come on bayonet boys.
4 inches, you're safe.
Okay.
6 inches, so 3 towards the wall and 3 up, you're safe.
So they'll get
they can't move up yet, no.
Can't move up yet. There
he's in.
So just get them up. Just if you have to move my guys back an inch, that's fine. Like
we'll clamber up like this.
Yeah, exactly. Get a nice zoomed in shot. That sergeant revving his chainsaw. He's going to slice and dice you.
You can put that guy there. He's taking an arm off. Nice. We'll yeah, and then I think that all these are going to be in. Just have to measure for these guys. 6 inches. They're safe from this big horde.
Oh, good.
3. We know that's failed. 5 inches in. Okay.
Okay, so do you want to keep doing your movement in? Let's get these zombies in there. Let's start rolling some choppy dice.
Okay, these guys will go up here.
Some might not make it, but they're starting to climb up.
Yeah. They're just here. These guys have charged up. These guys can go in here. These guys here.
Yeah, so the first barricade is being absolutely overwhelmed in a tidal wave of just rotting flesh.
And then
they didn't
make it. They didn't make it, so I think that's it.
That's it. So it's not a breakthrough on all sides, but the tank
south.
The tank has you'll consolidate into it. So the tank will get tagged. The squad that fell back to try and avoid that charge has not successfully done that. And then the remnant squad has been mobbed by about 20 zombies. And then up here it's about a similar thing. That squad's getting mobbed by 10 or 20 zombies. So let's collect up some dice and do some starting off over here with these 3 cheeky zombies. Johnny's rolling to attack now. He's hitting on 4s.
Nice.
So he's got 4 hits so far. He's wounding on 4s. That's 3 wounds. Pass me those dice. Can the flak armour save them, or will they fall to the curse of unbelief?
A little pile of zombies. 2
have died. You get 2 reinforcements there. One of my guys has still survived there, so we've lost 2 guardsmen there.
Okay.
So he's now went from a squad of 3 to a squad of 5. This is where the overwhelming numbers start coming into the favour of the undead.
4 more dice for this.
So we're just doing all of these attacks at once into this squad of 10
Three
guardsmen.
squads that I could make it in.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, about 20 guys, so it's going to be close. So,
Yeah, I think it's just over 20.
Okay,
Right,
so
okay.
you've got this, and you said, like, was this it?
Yeah.
Okay. So hitting on 4s.
Ignore that.
Okay.
I'll be ungentlemanly and take out my hits.
It's okay in this scenario. I often do the same thing when shooting many lasguns.
Okay.
So that many hits. Force the wound.
Oh, it's okay. You're batting me off effectively. 2, 4, 6.
I'm beating you off, no innuendo. So here we go. So flak armour. Flak armour's done well there.
3 down.
2 down.
2.
2 down. So there we go. So 2 of my guardsmen fall. That barricade has held nicely. So let me just take.
Okay, nice. Those grenades, they've done a good job there.
Yeah,
Nice.
your limbs aren't really even attached anymore. You're just sort of shambling up making a living mound.
So that's 4,
That's
8, 12, so 24, 2. Okay. So next squad, 24 attacks.
24 attacks. Here we go.
Oh, that's looking nice.
That's looking like a spicy meatball. This squad has been absolutely battered. They were the first ones to open fire. There's 1 more 3 in there. You just need to take out.
Okay, was that in or out? We don't know.
That's in. That's fine.
Okay.
Doesn't matter too much anyway.
Oh, again, you're doing really well.
Manning the barricades. Manning the barricades. Come on, boys. Yeah, so only 2 more of my men fall. That's the 2 riflemen though, and you will get 2 zombies back.
Haven't brought all my reserves on for this purpose.
Yeah, we needed a few spares, didn't we?
And then
Next
2,
squad.
4, 6, 8. Yeah, 6. So
There's 9 there.
is there 9?
Yeah, you've got 5 at the back and
no,
4 at the
that's
front.
18.
There we go. I'm sure there's going to be loads of Death Guard players watching this like, you've not used this stratagem! It's like, well, they're not really box
Well, we're
walkers.
going. We don't need strategy.
Well, they're not really box walkers either. We use the word
How
zombie.
many zombies can the guards
Yeah,
kill?
exactly.
That's what it is. Okay.
We're dialing it back to the year 2003. We're using the Eye of Terror campaign book.
3 wounds. The guards are brave.
Come on, man! Come on! Yeah! Good. I'm going to take a wound on the heavy weapon team, guy, so I don't lose as many attacks.
Do I get one for that or not?
No, our model has not technically died.
Nice. Okay. And then here, so we know I've got 10, so that'll be 20.
Yes. I like how some
one
viewers will
more.
notice we've got some scattered corpses thrown around. We thought we'd just add those in for a bit of effect. Here we go.
Okay, so this is this band here.
No, this is this band.
Oh yes, it is. Yeah. Okay.
No, it's alright. I think it's lots of 4s. You just got no like 6s.
No high rolls. Yeah.
But actually, a very
That's okay.
respectable.
That's solid enough. That's all we need.
Too many. Oh, that's a good roll.
That's okay.
6 in total, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, flak armour. Okay, not bad. That's about statistical. So 4 guys die, so you get 4 zombies back. We just know there's now 14 in that mob.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. There we go. This is my dead pile this turn, boys. It's not looking good. There's another 4 off table as well that died. So taking some casualties. Bear in mind, I only start with about 60. Yeah, so bear in mind, I only start with about 60 guys. The fact that I've lost about 15 now is about 25% casualties.
And I'm on 100, and since turn 3 I've been on a consistent
200-ish.
Yeah, well, about 220 with keeping some off to put on for reserves.
So let's
30 more likely.
So let's see if we can do some counter-attacking here. So we'll do this mob here. So we've got, I don't think they're going to be in range of the priest. So we've got 3 for the sergeant, 2 for the weapon team, and 3 for the other various guardsmen. There we go. Sorry there. So here we go. So hitting on 4s, 2 hits, wounding on 5s, 1 wound. Can we bring a zombie down?
Yes.
We can, so it's taken 2 casualties. So we killed 1 there, not bad. So now that's got 13 left. 13 left. Over here we've got the 3 attacks from the base and 2 attacks from the regular guardsman, and then we've got 3 for the sergeant. We have to do him separately. Now we're just going to do all of those into this squad here, just to make it a little easier for us. So 2 hits and a wound.
Oh, it's not enough.
It is a kill though. And then we've got the power sword sergeant. Now he's got 2 hits and he wounds on 4s, but no wounds. So he does hit the zombie, but it just carves off like a useless thing, like an arm or a leg or something. Something it doesn't need. Yeah, it's his
something useless.
In the Mordian school, sword fighting schools, that they aim for one thrust through the opponent's chest, but that doesn't do anything against a zombie. He's pierced an unbeating heart.
Yeah.
So over here we've got 6. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular riflemen and 2 from the heavy weapon team. So 5 rifle, 2 heavy weapon team, and then we've got a sergeant. So that should be 7. Yeah. So here let's have a look. 2 hits.
Panicking.
2 hits. No wounds. We've got a power sword sergeant. He does get 2 hits.
Friends are getting back up and attacking them.
1 wound from the power sword sergeant.
Come on.
He does kill one. So you have got some. You've net gained overall from your
Massively
casualties.
net gained. Massive net gain.
Now we've got the squad in here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular guardsmen, and then the heavy weapon team. So that's 7, and then the sergeant. Now these will be in range of the priest. So 5 regular guardsmen becomes 10 attacks, and then the heavy weapon team is another 3, and then the sergeant is another 4. So that's how many attacks we get here. So if you could put those in my hand. There we go. Come on lads, bayonets. There we go. It doesn't look.
Send them off the walls. Push them back.
Doesn't look good. That's it for hits. It's okay for wounds. 3 wounds is fine.
3.
Yeah. We killed 2 more. 2 more. So we are losing men, but at least we've killed a couple. I think that's we lost 2 men and we killed 2 men, so it's a net draw over there. So that is the attack and the counter attack. Oh, the tank will technically get to hit you as well.
Okay, go for it. Grind some.
It's got a hit. Now, I just technically have Dozer Blades, it hits on 5s, and it has got a wound, and it has run one over.
So that's got 12.
It's got 30. It's
got 12
left. 12 left.
So it's got.
It's taken 3. It's taken 3. There we go. So that is the thrust and counter thrust. The Mordians have held the barricades fairly well, but the zombies have started to break through now. I think this is where it gets dicey.
Yeah.
I think this is where it gets dicey.
Pull back, shoot, but there's only so far you can go.
There's only so far we can go. So it's going to be on to Mordian turn 4
we can do
now.
the math super quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those 2 count for dice. So that's you're on precisely 125 kills.
Plus the 3 that I killed there.
That had some spares.
Ah, right, okay. So 125 kills, not bad, not bad.
Might be 126.
Might be 126, but it's about 125.
Yeah.
It's imprecisely 125 kills.
I'm pretty sure. I'm
Yeah.
In war, kill claim, casualty claims, they're always taken with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, exactly. So the zombies are really swarming over the barricades here. I think the veterans in Carapace are going to have to lead a glorious counter attack here.
Pull some serious.
I think we're going to have to cause some serious damage. So it's going to be turn 4. Let's see what happens. Do we get our artillery badge on a 2+ now? Yeah! So we'll be back with some dice and we'll figure out where I want to place those artillery barrages.
Wake up with 2-3 from where you are, over.
So the artillery barrage is coming in hot. I've decided that it's going to come in on this flank. This is going to be grid section 2, the southern quarter, whatever you want to call it. This is where the artillery barrage is coming in. And for cinematic purposes, we've decided to go that one barrage, one basilisk is going to hit across the line. So 6 there, 6 there, 6 there. So this is the first one. So we're going to be hitting on 3s. So it's a pretty good hit. So we get 4 hits. One of those will be an auto wound. And then we'll see if these wound as well, and they wound as well. So these, they're all dead. I mean, technically there's multiple damage, but they died, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, so we've wiped out 4 from that unit, and then we've got to do this squad here. So how many hits do we get? That's pretty good. That's 5 hits, 1's an auto wound, and then we've got 5 wounds in total on this mob.
I'll just roll them if I get any saves, I'll roll more.
Yeah, just reroll successful ones, I think is the easiest way of doing it. So that's 5 more zombies destroyed there.
4, 5. Just take a chunk out.
And then we've got another 6 here. It's like, keep it coming in closer. Oh no, the gunners have, that's not good, the gunners have missed there.
Shall just...
But we have got 3 wounds, so these and any rerolls any successful ones? No, so it's still okay. So a total of about 4, and then 5, and then 3. So
I'm keeping it separate. You've
like
got a comfortable 10 there.
a good 10 or 12 zombies. So the artillery barrage just comes in, just slams into this flank, just concentrated fire, just picks up about 10 or 12 zombies just thrown into the air like ragdolls.
Do you want me to count them in as your...
I think they count.
Two?
I think they count, yeah. So now we'll be back with the guard movement phase. We'll see where we can fall back to. Orders for this turn, there's going to be a lot of get backing in the fight. So we've got the remnant squad here has moved. We've just removed the big base because it's just for so that they can get up there. So we've got the lone missile guy there, the sergeant and the grenade launcher man. They're getting back in the fight. That order's coming down from Chard himself. And then we've also got this squad here which is going to get back in the fight as well. Chard's going to use the second order to make the veterans who have done a tactical retreat are holding the stairs for their commander, just barricading the way with their bodies, and they're going to get first rank fire, second rank fire there, which will also affect the command squad. And then down here, Bromhead has ordered both of these squads to fall back and then get back in the fight, so they'll be able to unleash some firepower, which means the mortars and this squad here will be fighting without any orders this turn.
Using the initiative of your average guardsman.
Yeah, oh dear. The commissar doesn't like falling back, but he might if there's only like one zombie left
clear those
there,
barricades.
he might
and then
charge.
you can push forward.
Yeah, exactly. So there we go.
That's what you'll say in the report.
And that's
He's making a lot of excuses that are racking up in this after action report.
The tank decided to stay in combat with these poxwalkers to tie them up and also to shoot into combat so that these guys could then get back in the fight and put some firepower into these encroaching.
You've got a lot of zombies about to pour over this side of the...
It's going to be like a scene from World War Z where they just like flow over the barricade. So that...
We do have at the start of this turn... Did you do your artillery?
Did my artillery
so
already.
from next turn until... potential...
I get a 4+1 for an airstrike.
For an airstrike, yeah.
So what I've got left in the bag, guys, is I've got an airstrike, which will be similar to what we did this time. It'll be 3 officer of the fleet, max off the fleet rolls. It's basically like 9 mortar wounds where I can put where I want. And
just a strafing run.
Just a strafing run. We did play around with the idea of like giving it like a Valkyrie's worth of shots. We thought we're kind of making our own rules up there.
We don't want to do that.
We'll just use data slates so that anyone else can replicate this if they want to as well. So a bit of a fourth wall narrative break there, but we're back into it now. So now we're going to go straight on to shooting. So where we're going to start is we'll just do the easy bit first. The Chimera is going to fire everything into these zombies. Now it'll be hitting on 5 because it's locked in combat. So we'll do the multi-laser first. Oh, what a legend. That multi-laser gunner has been doing the Emperor's work. 1 wound there.
No!
But he does pass it. Oh dear. Alright, so now we've got the heavy bolter. Got a hit on the heavy bolter. Got a wound on the heavy bolter. It's 2 damage, but it still gets 1.
Okay.
And then we've got the storm bolter. It's doing well, this guy. So 1 auto wound, and then 2 more wounds. 3 wounds from the storm bolter.
2 saved.
2 saved.
Okay,
so
it's 10 left.
10 left again. There we go. So now we'll move on to this squad here, which is going to get back in the fight, and they're going to unleash into... They're going to try and whittle down this quite big blob here. So we've got the heavy bolter.
To clear the barricades.
Yeah, absolutely.
Echo around the...
Well, it's also, it's like, fall back inside the compound, haul ass, everything you got, all that kind of stuff. So we've got the heavy bolter going in here. No hits because it moved.
Voila.
We've got a frag grenade launcher. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they all hit. So three more auto wounds, 4 wounds in total on these
Explosions
poxwalkers.
just round this corner.
Just absolutely decimating this blob here. 1 does make it, but 3 are just evaporated. And then we've got in there, it'll be 1 las pistol.
+3 from that dice.
And I don't think I'll be in rapid fire range. So 1 las pistol, the las pistol will be in range, and then 4 las guns there. There we go. 1 hit. No wounds. So it was the high explosive rounds that did any damage here. So we'll move on to this squad here. It's just going to unload everything into those 4 remaining poxwalkers. So we've got a frag grenade. Now there's only 4 of them left, so it's just D6. So it's 2. And it is an auto wound there, Johnny. So do you want to see what you get with that? That's dead. Frag rocket. 2 as well. 1 hit. No wounds. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 las guns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 las guns.
It just struck me what we're doing. I love this game.
Oh man, so we've got 3 auto wounds and a few extras. 4 wounds in total. There's 3 zombies left.
Oh, can they do it?
Yes, they've cleared the barricade. Very nice, boys. Well
Commissar
done.
gives one of them a fatherly pat on the shoulder.
He just uncocks his bolt pistol. So then we've got this squad here. Now they're going to fire everything into this mob here. So we'll have the auto cannon.
Got to stop the envelopment.
2 auto wounds. That
Oh,
this squad has done well. So that's 2 dead.
Nice.
And then we've got a flamer which isn't in range yet.
Be very careful to count the zombies. I want to know how many you can kill.
No worries. And then we've got 7.
Not using the Z word.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, I won't be in rapid fire range there, so let's undo that. So it is literally just 7 shots. There we go. 2 auto wounds, 2
They don't
basics.
need orders.
2 auto wounds.
It's just
2 more
the
dead.
average guardsman.
Sometimes all you need is the infantryman and his rifle. So they've killed about 4 from that squad, just thinning out the herd nicely. So we've done this squad, and this squad. So now we've got the squad over here. Now,
Desperate defence.
desperate defence indeed. So we're going to put the sergeant's going to throw.
So I have 1 squad,
Yeah.
2 squad, and then 3.
Just want to merge them all into one squad for the sake of it.
I can merge them into 1
Right, they're zombies. They don't have any kind of
care
squad
about-
definition.
yeah, yeah.
So we'll just merge those all into one. It gives the guys a chance to throw some frag grenades and stuff and get some cool results there. Makes it easier
As they
for us.
pile in, they become one, you know.
Exactly. It's just like a flow. So this 3-man squad here is going to throw a frag. It's going to launch a frag grenade, throw a frag grenade, and launch a frag rocket into just here, just into there.
Down, not here.
Yeah, I've got the big squad and the veterans are going to try and deal with them.
Okay, cool. So the commander's firing very precise orders.
I think there's 10 there. 2, yeah, there's over 10. So it's a max of 6 each time. So there's your frag grenade launcher. That's pretty good. That's 2 wounds.
Yeah.
And that's 2 dead.
Pop, pop.
And then it's a pop pop. And then it's
What have I done?
and then pow pow. And then it's a frag grenade from the sergeant. That's pretty good as well. 2 wounds again, very consistent. 2 more blown up. And then a frag rocket, hitting on 5s this time. Okay, just the 1 hit. But it is a wound, so 1 more.
You have gone more kills every turn, so let's see if we can keep that up. Just had a quick look.
I've not got so it's just 1 dice.
1 dice. Yes.
Oh dear, the frag rockets have let me down somewhat.
Too much velocity.
Yeah, it's just passing through. It's not exploding. So then we've got the main squad there. So they're going to just fire everything in front of them. So we've got a frag grenade from the sergeant, who does pretty well. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Frag grenade launcher does pretty well. Yes, he does.
Nice. The 2 of tradition.
2 killed.
1, 2.
And then we've got the autocannon. 1 hit because it moved. 1 wound. It's 2 damage. So if you pass this, you roll it. Nope. 1 more. And then we've got, let's have a look. We've got the las rifle from the weapon team. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the guys. So that's 5 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, not bad. We've got 4 auto wounds and 2 other wounds. And that's 5 wounds in total.
Okay.
But it's not enough.
You are pushing them back off the barricade.
So 4 more have been...
That's them.
4 more have gone. And then we'll throw the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch Mark II from Brother Nathaniel into there. So there's 6 there, hitting on 4s. 3 hits, but no auto wounds. No wounds. No wounds.
Okay.
That one, clearly that was from the knockoff Holy Water, not the actual Holy Water. And then we've got the veteran squad here. So these veterans are going to support everything. We're just going to try and wipe that squad out.
You're not worrying about this for now.
No, we'll just have to deal with those as and when they come.
As they climb over, you're just shooting them off.
Exactly. So these guys do a first rank fire, second rank fire. So we're looking at, it's going to be a lot of shots, 36 shots.
We'll be back after
So we'll be back once we've gathered the dice.
So this is the veteran squad, the card-based veterans. There's 4 more dice after this. They're first rank fire, second rank firing, and they just want to clear off the horde and the ones that are down below as well. So let's see what they get. So we're doing pretty well so far. That's 4 auto wounds. Yeah, once these veterans, you know, like any grizzled veteran soldier, they'll try and get away with not doing any work if they can do. But once they have to, they start working. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just some precise precision there. That's precise
precision. That's the Mordian way.
And then we've got 4 more rerolls after that.
I came for the precision and I stayed
for the recaf.
For the precision.
So this is your saves. Can you?
Okay, I can do that.
You can do it.
Left-handed.
It's weird. You do get used to rolling left-handed saves after a while.
So this is these guys here as they clamber up the wall. Can you shoot them off? It's looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,
4, 8,
yeah, you've done
12, 14. Just still not even hitting.
annihilated. Yes. So you've pulled back and just thrown back the invaders. Brilliant.
Yeah, but it's so all we have left is the command squad and the mortars. The command squad here is just going to fire everything down into and we'll go for this mob of zombies here. No, we'll go for this mob of zombies here. There we go. Because they're just a bit loose. So we've got 6 las rifles, 1 from the drummer, 1 from the medic, and 1 from the flag. So we've got 2 auto wounds and 2 regular hits, and that translates into 3 wounds. That's 3 dead zombies.
Yeah.
The other squad, just because they were loose, that was made a bit easier.
There we go.
And then we've got the melter gun. Come on, lad. No, he's missed twice. What a knobhead.
Right under the eyes of the boss as well.
Yeah, exactly. He's in probation for the command squad.
Yeah, he's out.
He's not, think about it. He's not been given the drum, which is very important, or the flag, and he's not the commander's personal physician.
He's
just a dude with a gun. Okay, you don't get into the command squad with a gun.
Yeah. He needs
a bugle. Then he's made it.
Yeah.
So we've just got the mortars. So the mortars are going to try. I'm very aware of this. So the mortars are just going to do some danger close. We're going to twist them, and they're literally just going to fire maximum elevation, just all the way up and all the way down. So here we go. So 6.
Is this your last squad as well?
This is it. Yeah, they can't see anything else. There we go. I will ask you to put those 4 more dice in my hand there, Johnny.
There we go.
There we go. So there's no rerolls or buffs or anything here.
Can they do it?
I don't think they'll kill them all, but I think they'll thin them.
They're in the rhythm.
So there's 3 there, and then another. Oh, that's quite good. Another 5. So 8 wounds on that big mob.
As it comes over the building,
Yeah,
yes.
that is 8.
Nice.
That's good. So that's 3, 6, 8.
Right, we'll be back with the head count.
So that is the turn. The guard have fallen back. They've done what they need to do. Technically, there's a combat phase. Technically, there's these 10 zombies versus this tank.
I don't think I ever did. Oh no, because I didn't charge them, did I, with them? They're just...
You just powered into it. So you get your 20 attacks against the tank. You go first because you're the defender. Technically, this turn.
15 and 5.
So you're hitting on 4s, winning on 6s. So they're just like trying to pry open hatches, all sorts of gnarly stuff.
They caught onto the commander's hand as he tries to close the hatch.
Yeah.
Trying to drag him out. The gunner's trying to drag him in by his legs.
Yeah, man. No wounds.
No, they get him in and the hatch slams closed.
And thanks to my free dozer blade, can I get any hits on 5s? Yeah, baby. Who says dozer blades are a waste of points? Yeah, come on. 2, come on.
In this very specific
Yeah.
situation. When you say dozer blade situational, this is the situation.
For running over zombies. It's just like literally piling the corpses
Okay,
up.
so you actually, I'm going to just take this out.
It is inconvenient as
replace
fuck, I'm
it.
not going to lie.
It's coming on anyway, so, you know. You've killed, how many did you kill then?
There should be 8 left. So we'll place those 8 in a second. There we go. But that is not bad. The guard have fallen back inside the compound.
5.
This flank is still maintaining its distance, which is really, really nice.
There you go.
Nice, awesome. So we'll be back at the beginning of the zombie turn. So the zombie horde continues its inexorable advance. This flanking mob, has started to make its way towards the only remaining intact barricade, but it will be a 9-inch charge for them.
That, isn't it?
Yeah. It might seem like the guard have not taken too many casualties, but this is where they're going to start getting overwhelmed. They've been pushed back. There's nowhere else for them to go. We've got a fresh sort of just mob just wandered on here, and then we've got a breakthrough on this. This has been entirely been abandoned. The zombies are swarming over the top of it. All of these are ready to charge. These are already locked in combat.
Advance of 6 here, 5 here.
Yeah.
2.
There's only 3 mobs which are really advanced. The rest, these guys are making their way up the stairs. Rocket launcher guy, he's going to try his best to hold them off. This bit of the barricade's just been swarmed. They've made it up the side of the main compound building. More here. There's just so many of them. No matter how many the Mordians kill, and they've done a great job. Killed almost 200. But there's nowhere else to fall back. And when we can't
You're starting to get around the sides now.
Yeah.
You're almost cut off.
Yeah, exactly. And there's nowhere else to fall back to. So when that happens, there's nowhere to fall back and shoot. It's just got a bayonet. Just got to try and bayonet my way out of it. But there is no way out of it.
Frag grenades and bayonets.
So you guys can just see, hopefully, like a bit of a top-down view there. You can just see how swarmed the situation is. But we've done well. We've done well for turn 4. I thought it would have been over a long time before this.
Even really well, yeah.
So we're going to go over here first. We need a big 9? No. So that's not made it.
They've moved on. Squad here, into the mortars.
Yeah, not sure what they need, but that'll probably be enough.
I imagine so, but we'll measure it up. This squad, into the mortars, under the stairs.
That won't be enough.
That will be here. Oh no, yeah, sorry.
They're already in combat,
it's this squad, and I meant to go there. I'm just making mistakes.
Still, whatever it is, it
There we
didn't
go.
make it in.
That's fine. So this squad into remains. That's in.
Yeah, you're just like, what's 5 of your guys going up into my...
Just 5 here.
That's fine.
And I've got 4, 8, 12 going into these guys here. And that's a good charge. They'll be in there.
Yeah, so the multi base filler squad is going to go in there, and they are just going to start swarming the bigger autocannon squad.
So these guys are going to charge them
Sort of try and
as
charge
well. Yeah,
up,
and just add to the mob. 5, 3 up plus 2. No, they fail. These guys are going to pour up this wall 3 inches. No!
That's
oh
not
my
enough.
gosh, I'm doing so bad.
You're so unlucky.
And these guys into these. No!
That might be enough, because remember you only have to get within an inch.
You're holding me back effectively. 4 inches, no, it's just not. I'm just not in.
Oh my god, that's so
It's
lucky.
okay, they're clambering over the bodies of... It's just wet with gore, isn't it?
Yeah, that's so lucky for me.
Did I do these?
They have not been yet.
They've not been yet. Okay, these guys, I think they're going to just add into this here.
Okay.
6 will probably be enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Get
sure.
within an inch. Just add them onto the back and then just merge them.
Yeah,
The zombies just merge into another mob. Big
merge
mega mob.
giveth and the merge taketh away.
Exactly.
Just makes it a bit easier to manage, doesn't it?
Exactly. That's a little bit of a home rule we've brought in here, but it's just like consolidating squads with your guard, kind of thing. So that's kind of what we've done. We're giving it to the zombies, though.
Okay, so these guys I think they...
Did they fail?
I don't know. I can't remember. We'll go for a long charge. No.
They're not
Okay.
going to make it.
So I think that's everyone.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not too bad. We need to measure these guys up into the
Oh yeah,
mortars.
that's a big difference.
So 5 across and 3 down,
And then
they're
you-
going to be in.
Yeah, you'll
'cause
get
that's
within
the
an inch. Yeah, you'll get within an inch. Okay.
So the mortars are engaged.
That's not ideal. That was our main ace in the hole.
Just pour over the wall of this building. Just fling themselves off.
Yeah. Grim. Grim in the dark.
I've done that bit.
So when they pour over the Jerusalem wall.
Yeah, World War Z, that's what I was thinking.
Right, let's get some dice together and see how many join the undead horde.
So here we go. We've got this
turn.
squad going first into the mortars.
Okay. And then 4s.
Yeah.
That's 4 wounds, not too bad.
4 flak armor saves. 2 are made, but that is 1 base going down, and that means you get 2 models. Means you get 1 model back because technically it's so that's fine.
Yeah, it is falling down.
There we go. That's fine. Do you know where you're going next?
We'll go. We'll just get this out of the way on the tank.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Same again.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go.
So this will be 4s followed by 6s. That's pretty good.
Getting your mechanics.
Yeah.
Switches, come on this time. Yes.
Pretty good. That's 3. Ooh, that's 3 wounds.
We're in your air intakes.
Yeah.
Clogging your oxygen.
Here we go. Yeah, we've battened down the hatches and prepared for chemical warfare, and then it's asphyxiating.
Yeah.
They didn't service the system properly. God, damn cog boys.
Wish I hadn't smoked
Didn't use
those
enough
cigarettes.
incense.
I wish I'd been just doing my job, not shirking
Yeah.
in this backwater base.
So we'll tell you what we're going to do over here next. We'll gather the dice together and then we'll roll them. Swarming up the stairs here, we've got the big mob. We're just saying because it's like if you imagine in World War Z when they just flow. There's no defined ranks or anything like that. So we're just saying they all get to attack onto this little 3-man squad. So it's not looking good for them at all.
36 attacks.
36 attacks. Here we go.
Okay, this is the first 18.
Okay, this might do it.
So that's 1, 2, 3 wounds so far.
There's only 3 left. Let's see if that gets them. No, the sergeant is left alive.
At the top of the stairs.
Hold!
Is he going to get just torn limb from limb? This looks like one of those. They tear his guts out. He's screaming.
I hope I give you the shits. It's not looking good. 5. You ever seen a sergeant make 5 5-ups?
I have.
No.
Many times.
But no, he makes none this time. He's like, ah! And just gets absolutely just torn to pieces. And you can move up the stairs a little bit as well if you like.
Okay.
That's my dead this time. That's the first full squad wiped out. First full unit, first squad has fallen. They were the first to fire on the enemy. They were the first to fall to the enemy. Anonymous.
There we go.
Ominous.
They're coming through. Okay, here we have 12, so that'll be 24.
24 attacks into the bigger autocannon squad.
6 dice, please.
6 dice. 6 dice.
Okay. I don't know. From an initial glance, it's all a mixed bag. It's okay.
It's pretty good actually.
Pretty good.
Alright, then 4s.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, that's not good for me. How many are we looking at?
For 8, and I've got another squad to go.
I happen to have 8 just here. Okay, here we go. 2 of mine make it, so 6 died. That's nearly the whole squad. It's going to be...
It's only 6 back for me as well.
Yeah. Oh, you should have got 3 back on the other mob as well.
6 and 3, oh, convenient.
So just for simplicity's sake, we'll keep the grenade launcher in him and then these guys can die. Just for ease of...
Oh, they're really piling up the staircase now.
Yeah, it's just going to be the priest holding the stairs now. So we've lost, that's 5 back more, I should say, for you, because technically the heavy weapon team is 1 base, but it doesn't really matter too much.
I've run out of zombies. We're on 240 on the field.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
think that is enough for anyone.
There we go. Yeah, so the main compound is kind of okay, but the actual sort of main fort, the main
got
command
these here.
building. Oh, they didn't make it. They got double one.
Oh, they got double one. Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's it. That's the last charge.
That's it. Cool. Very cool. Okay, you are holding it back, but.
Well, am I though?
This
Jeez.
has gone to shit. Like,
Yeah,
absolutely. These guys are isolated. Most teams have fallen silent. That's when the guardsmen know in their gut, the veterans,
They're like,
know
oh,
in their gut that they're in trouble when the mortar teams fall silent.
Yeah. So fighting back for me, I'll just do it very quickly. 2 attacks for the main guardsman, and then 4 attacks for the sergeant because of the priest. So it should be 6 attacks, 1 hit.
You're doing better than that.
1 wound though. Come on, sergeant. Yeah, sergeant just like eviscerates one with his chainsaw. There we go.
From the sergeant. There we go.
The tank's going to attempt to run over 3 of them, hitting on 5s. He gets a hit. He gets a wound. Tank's going to try and gum up 1 more.
Just a minute, I'm just keeping a tally for how many you've done in your combat phase so we can give an accurate
That's very
final
good.
count.
Okay, so 1 wound. He does squish 1. There we go. And then it's the mortars, and that's it. So 4 mortar attacks, 2 hits,
Did you get back?
no wounds. It's not a get back, it's just fighting. Yeah.
No wounds.
That's it. Did you consolidate into the priest or not quite?
I mean, I didn't, but it's fine.
That's
right
fine.
now.
No,
It's
no.
just shouting at them.
Yeah.
Back, Vile
You
Demon,
got
back!
2 kills in response from what I see here.
That's not a lot.
So you're on, but you like Mordian precision. That's 185.
Nice.
185.
I just want to get the 200. That's what I want.
Okay, we're on to Mordian turn 5 here. I can't believe you've made it this far.
Mordian turn 5. I'm pretty happy with myself. I'm not going to lie. So let's see what happens. The first squad has fallen. Every other squad bar 1 is injured. So let's see what happens going into Mordian turn 5. So can we just say we are having a whale of a time. It's absolutely fantastic. Like just... This is the first time Johnny and I have both really dipped into the narrative side of 40k, and I'm addicted, man. It's really, really good.
It's really fun, yeah.
And we just want to take we've just made the scenario up. We literally did it on the morning of the battle report, and we just were like, let's just do something totally different. But what we want to do now is just take a moment when the hour is darkest to tell the story of the men. Like, where are we up to now?
Yeah, because there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So over here.
So this squad fifth squad has fallen back here to screen the mortars once again. They've got that flame it's ready to cook on hot, and they want to just incinerate these boys here. But it's just a thin blue and green line.
This squad have actually done really well just keeping this aisle.
Yeah, they started off here. They moved down to support the primary defence line. They fell back This squad is an absolutely fantastic. I want to call it third squad. It's just an absolutely fantastic job. But there's nowhere else for them to go now. Look, we're inside the inner compound. There's zombies are breached here. The next wave, if they stay there, the zombies are just going to get them. There's nowhere for them to go. This wave's coming in over here. Bromhead has done his best, and he's still rallying his men with his fist in the air, fight, you dogs! Fight to the last man! But there's just nowhere else for them to go. Meanwhile, Commissar Sobol can see the desperate situation in the main building, and he just cries out to the guardsmen around and cries out to 5th squad, and it's just the 4th squad, just forward you dogs to victory, glory to the first man to die. Just leads his men in a glorious counter-attack and sort of
defend the stairs, yeah.
Defend the stairs. It's to your leader, to the commander.
To the Alamo.
To the Alamo, to the Alamo. Meanwhile, the remnants of 2nd squad have sort of fallen back, and they're like, Brother Nathaniel, you must come with us. He's like, there is nowhere to go but beside the Emperor, my sons. I go to him with a smile on my lips and a prayer in my heart.
I shall defend you till my last breath.
And meanwhile, the veterans it's if you can imagine when a world leader gets someone tries to get an assassination attempt on a world leader, and they're just his bodyguards bundle him up the stairs, bundle him in the back of the car, surround him. That's what these car-paced veterans are doing. That's what these stormtroopers are doing. They're there's no panic in their voices. They're primary asset, move it up to the top of the stairs, you know, secure the stairs, main barricade.
Literally retreated to the highest point, which is on top of your war planning.
Yeah, like there's no point in looking at the command table
Back
now.
zombies, back!
Yeah, there's no point. Like Chard's like veteran command squad around him.
Just to fly up the stairs towards Nathaniel. Like.
Yeah, absolutely. Like and like
Epic.
Like Chard's veteran command squad is like they're just his most trusted advisors, like his most hard veteran. You've got the, you know, his personal physician, his colour sergeant, his, you know, his regimental
Trusted
sergeant
boy.
major,
And
trusted
then
boy.
obviously the guy with the melter who found his way into the squad
Somehow.
through some kind of administrative error.
But you can just imagine, like, you know, Chard looking at his colour sergeant and just like, you know, a grim sort of look passes between the two of them, and it's
Right.
just.
Hold fast to that standard, my brother.
Yeah, it's just awesome. I think the veterans for me, like, even though they just seem like the understated like heroes. Like you can just imagine like going through the mine. There's like no panic. There's nothing. Like maybe under the surface,
But
they're
on
like,
top,
oh, they know it's
like a
rough.
swan, you know.
Yeah, like a swan. But
Chill on
like
the surface, but pedaling fast underneath.
exactly. But like
Let's roll some dice, man. But yeah, absolutely.
just one last thing I would say, like that sergeant, of course, he doesn't lead the, you know, he doesn't lead his men up the stairs. He's the last man. Like that's it, boys. So there we
Time to
go.
go.
I know it's like we've spent a lot of time on this battle pot already, but we just wanted to make the effort just to sort of go into the narrative and just actually make the effort to sort of tell the story that we're actually doing here, rather than just saying, oh, the zombies move forward and all that kind of stuff.
You know. But we also want to know, the fundamental question is, how many zombies?
How long until they fall?
Yeah.
Is there any evac coming? That's the thing.
Yeah.
So let's see if we get an airstrike this turn.
4 up?
4 up for the airstrike.
Yeah.
Yes. So finally, obviously, so, you know, Chard has finally managed to get on the horn, and you know, some flyboy in the air's like, looks like you boys could do with a spot of fire support.
Look pretty hot down then.
Down and make it hot for the enemy. So we've got basically 9 or 3 groups of 3 mortal wounds to splash down here. You can imagine like just a Valkyrie just comes in,
Releases
rockets.
a dumb bomb.
Or maybe it's a Marauder bomber just comes in and just releases a payload of bombs and then just flies off again, like on a return journey or something.
Strafe from hurricane bolters, anything. You can imagine the radio officer's been just screaming for anything within a 100-kilometre radius, please.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's been coming.
Yeah, it could even just be that a Valkyrie.
He's cruising over, he's got 1 bomb left.
Yeah, and he just drops it just to
yeah.
try and help him out. Like, so at least we've got some air support turn 5. It took a while for I don't think they maybe believed the situation, High Command.
Yeah, until they've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully they'll get extraction now.
Maybe soon. Hopefully soon. We'll see. No extraction for at least another turn or so, I would say. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Right, so let's start rolling some dice.
Viper 3 actual. This is Viper actual. Give me a sit rep over. Viper actual. This is 3 Bravo. Echo 4 Sierra. 3 Bravo actual. Repeat. 3 Bravo actual is KIA. 3. We are down to 3 men. I repeat. We are down to 3 men. How copy over? Solid copy 3 Bravo. Be advised. I have Warhammer standing by. Switch to TAC Freak 179er and go to town. Over.
So we decided to do some of the smaller shooting off camera, just to save a little bit of time in a way we don't want the battle port to be ridiculously long.
A hair under 20, maybe around 20.
Yeah, so that's what we killed from the...
That's your 2 combat guys last turn.
Yeah, so that's what we killed.
The fresh total.
That's what we killed with the little bits. So in terms of little bits, we're talking the Commissar, Officer, Mortars, that squad.
Cleared this barricade here, bar 1 zombie, trim the fat.
Yeah, exactly. So what we've got left to do on camera is the 3 big squads. The veterans, Sobel squad, and 5th squad here. So 5th squad are going to try and clear off those zombies there. We're just going to try and just put everything into them and just get rid of them. Because they can tie them up otherwise. So we've got the Flamer. I've been looking forward to this all day, and you know it's going to roll something.
Did you get an auto or anything?
No. Hey, it did okay. You know, when you wait for something all day, and then you expect it to get a 1, don't you?
Sure.
Ah, I did get 1 wound though. But it did
Just
burn.
light one up.
It did burn 1, so that's good. So then let's get the autocannon firing. No, doesn't hit. Frag grenade from the sergeant. Oh, I don't know why I'm rolling it at the beginning. There would have been. It's minimum of 3. Yeah, minimum of 3. So 1 auto wound, 2 other hits, 1 other wound.
Two more down.
You're clearing.
And then
On your way back out.
Yeah, and then we've got they don't have first rank fire, second rank fire in them though, so it's just going to be 14 lasgun shots. I think they're the only unwounded squad, you know, so that's yeah.
And the Kaskin, obviously.
And the Stormies. So that is
These guys.
yeah. They took a couple when the zombies
They
first
pulled back and then re-pushed forward again.
Yeah, I need one more dice.
There you go.
Could you put them in my hand, please? Thank you. So here we go. One auto wound. And then, there we go. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, 5 wounds and there's 5 zombies left.
No,
Yeah.
nice firing squad.
I was ready
Wow.
to bayonet charge.
You had to. You're racking up the kills still.
So then we've got this squad here. So we've got the grenade launcher, maximum shots. They do have first rank fire, second rank fire because I put it on them, which goes to them and them. Yeah. Okay, so grenade launcher gets 3 hits but no auto wounds. No wounds. Oh dear. So we've got the frag missile now.
Oh.
So that's pretty good. He gets 3 auto wounds and 4 wounds in total. So there we go, because it's strength 4 on the frag rocket. He just killed 3 zombies. Pretty good. And then we've got a frag grenade from the sergeant. There's a sergeant in that squad. Yeah, he's got a power sword. So I don't know why I'm rolling it, because oh no, yes, he would have got max shots when that started. So 1 auto wound and 4 of the hits. This squad has been on it since that initial missile sort of fiasco. They've
2
been
wounds?
on it. Yeah, 2 wounds.
2 more
2 more
dead.
cleared off.
Nice.
1, 2,
Barricade.
3, yeah, 4, 5. So that's 20 shots from these lasguns. If you could load me up with some dice. In fact, we'll get the dice together and then we'll roll.
5.
So here we are, 20 shots, first rank fire. So there we go, not bad. 3 autos. Yeah. And 1 more, so 4 in total. So I won't wipe them, but I will bring them down to just 1 zombie. Might be worth the bayonet charge. We'll see. Maybe Sober will go out and deal with that one on his own.
Doing really well.
He is a commissar after all. So what I'll do is I'll put the plasma pistol from this guy into the lone zombie, and then the rest of them are going to go into this mob here. So we'll do the plasma pistol first, then we'll get the other dice together. So plasma pistol does hit because he's a veteran. It does wound.
Six up.
Nice. That sergeant was precision execution
Good
with that
work.
plasma
You
pistol.
cleared the barricade almost there and there. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is grim. So let's.
Each time the wave comes and it claims some victims and you push it back,
Yeah.
each time you've got less defenders.
Each time there's less living amongst the dead. So we'll get the dice ready for these guys. It's going to be about 36 attacks, and they're going to go into there.
Try and save Nathaniel.
Yeah, exactly.
So shooting down, trying to protect Nathaniel.
Yeah, here we go. So this is the first half. So we've got 3, and another 3 auto wounds, and then another 2. So that's 5 wounds in total from the first half. And then we'll go again. So that's 9 wounds plus. Oh, that's not bad. 9 plus 4, so 13 wounds. Unlucky for some. Okay. So I'll give you 13 dice. That's 5, 10, 13. I'll pop that one back in your hand. There we go.
Okay, come on. Oh, nice.
So 9 or 4 in total because you made 4.
Nice, okay, 9. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9. You are clearing them out from the bottom of the stairs, ready for. Oh, good, it's good. You're doing really well. Really
Excellent.
good. Oh, there you go, play the camera.
Okay.
So I haven't pressed the button.
So, Brother Nathaniel, with a prayer to the Emperor on his lip and a chainsword coated in holy water, charges the zombies. Like, I've got to hold them at the stairs. I've just got to hold, and the Emperor will take me to him into his bosom. So here we go. So he will have 5 attacks. If you could pass me 3 more dice, he'll have 5 attacks. Now he is a zealot, which means he's zealot. So he will get to reroll his hits in the first round of combat. So he gets 5 attacks.
I'm coming, Emperor.
And he hits with 3 of them. He gets to reroll these 2.
No, not quite. He only hits on 4s. And then he wounds on 5s. He does get 2 wounds. And he does slay one of the vile beasts.
Okay.
But now they will get a chance to attack him. And it's
So I'll just pile in.
yeah.
They just hoard around, and how many is there? 6?
I think 11 in total.
So it's 10, 11, so 22.
22 attacks. Can he hold, Nathaniel? Can he hold? Even if he doesn't, it was an epic moment.
16, 18,
Come on,
22.
Nathaniel. You can do it.
Come on, let's tear him down. 22
Look
hit
at
on there.
this.
4s,
The horde of
is it?
zombies. Yeah, hit on 4s. It's looking. He's.
How thick are those robes?
Yeah.
What's the save?
It's 4s against you to wound, and then
Very
4s
thick.
for me.
Okay, it looks like he's probably going to be okay.
Okay, so he's
many
got
wounds you
4
got?
wounds, and he's got 4 at Rosarius. Will his Rosarius flare into life? Let's find out. He's alright.
himself, nice.
He defends himself, so he's got 2 wounds left. So we'll get a different colour dice, but we'll put that against him for now. So he's taken 2, he's got 2 left. He holds the stairs. You shall not pass!
Had to be done.
So the Mordians killed 47 that turn, so that's about 11 less than the last 2 turns, but still a pretty good count considering that they are now being swarmed. So the barricades truly are now being overwhelmed. Another wave of 20 has come on from the southern flank, and then these mobs of zombies have swarmed over the top, ready to break into Bromhead's final stand. Over on the left-hand flank, it is truly a nightmare situation. The zombies have utterly broken through the stairs, being held by Nathaniel probably for not much longer.
He's holding them, but I mean, they've got past.
Yeah, and then meanwhile, there's these 2 brave last guardsmen from the platoon are just going to be cut down.
Swarming up the stairs.
Swarming up over
these are
here.
going in there.
You can just see they're literally climbing the sides of the building, and then more coming. Yeah, so it's absolutely desperate in the north and in the west. But
These guys have bought themselves a bit of time, but if I can get 1 charge roll above about cumulatively 6 on 2 guys, then really you're in trouble.
Yeah, I think these guys are going to get swarmed instead. This is. I know I've been saying it for a couple of turns, but this is going to be gnarly now.
Yeah, this is going to be gnarly. Okay, so I'm going for my 9-inch charge here.
Okay.
Come on. No.
Not yet.
Okay, they can't.
Okay, they've advanced.
Reinforcements. This guy
Lone guy.
going into the squad here. Okay,
Yeah,
he's
definitely
in.
makes it. Because he could kill a few,
They're
get
in
some
the
guys
tank.
back.
Yeah,
and then-
exactly. Tank. Advanced.
In combat with
And
Nathaniel.
we come up with Nathaniel charging here.
Yeah.
And we've merged 2 squads here just
Yeah.
for ease.
Yeah,
In,
they're
so
in.
they're going to be in.
Get everyone, just pile them up. Don't
I'm
worry.
gonna.
about it.
I didn't declare it, but I mean, who cares? I'm charging Nathaniel at the same time.
Yeah,
I'm
of
just gonna-
course.
whoever's nearest to whoever.
You're just shambling towards the flesh, like.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going for the.
You'd even
Just
have
here
them
for
pile
the
on.
brains.
Yeah, just pile them on top of each other. It's just a swarm, man. It doesn't matter
There
too
you go.
much.
They're just going for it. And then this squad here, I'm gonna go for. I'm tempted by the carskin, but I think it'd be really cool if they were surrounded. So we'll go for these guys.
Okay.
And we
Yeah,
get them.
that's
so
nice.
these are going to be just fully surrounded.
Sobel's squad is going down. They run up
Getting
those
charged
stairs.
twice as well because
Yeah. Maybe even 3 times.
no, I mean, are they? No, I'm not keeping count, but yeah, they could get charged by these guys as well. The zombies are just spilling in.
They ran up there. They were like, maybe if we get up there, there's an extraction. But there's no extraction.
Yeah, they find zombies at the top of the stairs. It's a nightmare scenario. These guys into the bottom. Yes, we're getting
Yes.
some rolls now, people.
These
We're
are
getting some rolls. 10 inches.
those initial zombies would have been like.
We're just wrapping rounds like that. Yeah, you
These are
happy with
more
that?
fresh corpses, clearly. Bit more vigour
I'll
in
go a
them.
bit further back, but yeah. These guys fully surrounded now. Oops, sorry about that. The ground just trembling under the footsteps.
Tell you what, do that last squad and then we'll be back once you've done all the movement, just because.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Got zoomed in. So these guys are going to go for them, bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
7.
So 3 up as well.
So 4 to the base. You're okay.
Okay.
These guys are just there, but these guys.
Right. Well, we'll be back once you've moved all those guys in when you've got your attacks ready. So as the zombies, poxwalkers, curse of unbelief victims swarm over the barricade, 10 of them go after the black-clad commissar, and 10 of them go after the remaining 8 guardsmen in his squad. So this is the first 10 into Commissar Sobel.
think he'll be okay for now.
I don't know, it's not that tough.
5.
5. Now, I believe he's only got 3 wounds. He's just a regular commissar. I think he's got a 5-up save. He's not got carapace or anything. I guess we'll find out. He is dead no matter what happens. So the commissar...
You dogs!
Yeah. We lost because you were all weak.
Yeah. And then the next.
10 into Sobel squad. What was it? I can't remember the name.
Previously named Sobel Squad, but there is no Sobel anymore.
Yeah, they're on their own now. Okay, just that many though.
Okay. Maybe they're fighting better now the commissar's not there. 5.
5.
Okay, 5
Sobel's
more.
dogs.
There we go. No, 4 of them are cut down, so...
That's 4 more Poxwalkers for me.
That's
We'll
4
sort that
more.
out in a minute.
Yeah, we'll just... I'll tell you what, I'll make it easy. Just have 3, because I'll take this off.
Okay, cool. That makes it easy.
Yeah. I know it's stupid. We really should have given you 4, because it is 4 men.
It's
a
fine.
stupid rule.
It's fine. And then I've got this.
Oh, you
squad.
do get 4, because Sobel died.
Oh, nice.
So we've got another 10 going in against what's left of Sobel Squad. Just 4 brave guys, maybe trying to make it to some kind of extraction, maybe trying to get to the commander, just doing something, but maybe there's
They're
not...
fighting for their lives and their brothers now. It's gone beyond any of that. Come on, can we tear them down? I think they'll be okay, you know.
That's 5 consistently. Alright.
There's 4 left.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're doing much better now, the
Defense on the
commissars.
stairs. So shall I take the guy off the top?
Yeah, take the guy off the top.
And then
yeah.
they're just going to be 3 guys on the staircase.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll work something else out now.
Okay. So, Brother Nathaniel surrounded on all sides. Those 2 brave guardsmen now also surrounded. Between them, there's 70 attacks being thrown around. 20 of them can make it into those 2 guardsmen, and 50 are going to make it into Brother Nathaniel. I think the priest days are over.
We'll see if the guardsmen can defend their lives. Forever they'll owe them to Nathaniel, even if their breaths last a few more moments. Okay, so this is against the guardsmen. That was a miss. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to pick up these ones. Unfortunately,
Always
they have
close.
fallen. They have
That's
fallen.
too
They're
far
not
from
totally
me.
torn limb from limb. They're just bitten and reanimated.
Yeah, torn down. Nice. Okay, and then 50 attacks against Nathaniel. 1, 2, 3,
Just
4,
want to do the
5,
first few and see if he needs any
6,
more
7,
after
8,
that.
9, 10.
Yeah, he's only got 2 minutes left. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we'll try
20 attacks.
20 attacks. We'll try 25. We'll do 2 blocks of 25.
By the Emperor, his light shall protect me.
That'll turn into wit screams and whimpers.
No, I think you'll find it'll turn into. I think you'll find it'll turn into brave.
Yeah, that's true. If only I had that instant 6.
Yeah,
wound thing, it'd be
it's
triple.
so good, isn't it?
Okay, so this is the first 25.
Okay.
So don't roll them yet. I want to see how many wounds you get. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7.
7 in total, so let's try again. See, if you get,
gonna see how many
if he
cuts he gets
fails
torn
10
into.
saves, then you don't get a zombie back
7.
because he's so dead. He's just been eaten.
I get hands. I get multiple zombies back. They keep flopping in their individual segments.
Yeah, every wound overspills another pot.
And then one day, they too could lead a zombie horde just like this, just like my boss and his right hand man. Okay, so this is.
That's hit, so you now need to wound.
Yeah.
So you've got 7, so add these in total.
So 7 plus, which I should have counted on the board, 8, 9, 10, 11, 18 in total.
18 in total. So
Take 7 more.
that's 6, so I need
6,
12.
7. Yeah, those, which are what I just got.
Okay. He's dead. He failed. He was alright, actually. It
But
was
not really.
not really. I mean, if that was Storm Shields, I would have done quite well, I reckon.
So Nathaniel gets torn down.
Absolutely. Goodbye, Nathaniel. That's 2 of the senior officers gone.
Oh man, I'm up the stairs now.
That's all the
It's
auxiliary.
over, literally.
Oh, God. By the Emperor!
I'm just going to swarm these up, consolidate these.
So the only 2 remaining pockets of resistance is Bromhead's Last Stand and Chard's, just tower. Chard's tower. That's all that's left. The 2 officers isolated sort of a vein through the middle of the base, but yeah, it's not good.
There's 2 pockets of resistance, yeah.
That's it. So we're going to be here on guard turn 6 now.
Do you have any attacks back or no? Just
No.
Yeah, you've got 3 attacks here.
Okay, so I've got
Sergeant.
the sergeant I've got 2 basic guys. Just roll them in the compound. So they didn't get any hits. And then I've got the sergeant with his power sword. He gets a hit. And no wounds. So no, I didn't get anything back.
So your total that turn was 47.
Nice.
Plus 0 equals 185 plus 40 is 225 plus 7.
232.
232. You've got 8 more to have killed the original horde.
8 more to have killed the original
So you
horde.
can say that now. At the end of turn 5, you've killed 232. So 8 of the original horde remaining, and yet.
And yet their numbers are
So
undiminished.
somewhere in here is 8 of the original horde, and the rest are reinforcements.
I'm pretty
So
happy
as
with
added
that.
up.
I'm pretty happy with that. So we've now we'll be back at the beginning of guard turn 6. So we have the final extra stratagem for the guard, the medevac. Now how this works is, just like the others, it comes on a 4 and then a 3 and then a 2 and then, well, there probably won't be anyone left at that point.
No.
But on a 4+, a passing Valkyrie will come in, or Chard will have managed to get an extraction order, and a Valkyrie will land. It will stay for turn 6 and leave turn 7. It can transport 12 guardsmen off to safety. So on a 4+, the Valkyrie will arrive and it will drop somewhere in this where we can make room for it in this compound.
And give some fire support.
Might even give it a fire support. So come on. Will the Navy...
I don't want it to come out. I want to massacre you.
Will the Navy support the ground boys?
Will they get on?
Let's find out.
No.
It's coming in! The medevac's coming in, so there might be a sliver of hope for Chard.
Someone will tell the tale.
Someone will tell the tale. We'll be back when we've managed to place the Valkyrie.
Rhino 2-1, get your team out of there, Pronto! We cannot hold this position any longer! We are leaving! I repeat, we are leaving!
So the Valkyrie has landed using its hover jets. It's landed right inside the compound with its back hatch available for the command squad and for Chard to manage to escape. Unfortunately, a Valkyrie only holds 12. There's no room for these guardsmen, and if they bail, then surely the zombies will swarm up and take out the medevac as well.
Wings, you know.
So mate, these brave veterans are going to have to hold the line long enough for Chard and the command squad to leap into the Valkyrie.
To leap a gap. He's literally swooping in and out.
Yeah, and like he is literally here for like 15 seconds. You get on board in 15 seconds or you're not getting on board.
Yeah.
That's it. Sadly, despite his best efforts, it looks like Lieutenant Bromhead is going to be left behind. I don't think there's any...
Everything's going to be blamed on him.
And everything's going to be blamed on him. It was that arsehead Bromhead. He just didn't hold his sector.
I feel like basically all the greatest generals of history are probably the surviving generals of history, and all the bad ones are actually the great ones.
Yeah, those are on the front lines.
Themselves killed over, putting all the effort in.
I'm sure that his name will be written into the annals of the regiment. He bought enough time for his commanding officer to escape.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, exactly. But so it looks like Bromhead is he can't get to the extraction. If you look around here, there's just a swarm of zombies between him. There's 3 guardsmen there. There's 3 guardsmen there, which are not going to get there either. So literally, it looks like the command squad and Charles is going to escape, and then it's just how many of these zombies can these boys take down with them. So we'll do. Should have also said at the end of last turn, this guy managed to eat someone, bring him back, and they didn't kill any in return. So we'll be back at the sort of end of the guard sort of shooting phase. We'll see how many zombies can be cleared, and then Johnny will have his final turn to consume as many as possible. And then the Valkyrie will fly off and anyone left behind will join the undead horde. So we'll be back at the end of the guard shooting phase. So summary guard turn. Bromhead managed to fall his men back and kill the last couple of poxwalkers there, and then he got into the middle of his men. He's surrounded by his brave fellows, and the autocannon squad and the mortars were able to clear off a good amount from both of these squads with a little bit of supporting fire from the Valkyrie. Did let it come in for a turn and fire its rocket pods, its heavy bolters, and its multi-laser off. So this flank once again has been pushed back. Good job, Bromhead, but sadly there will be no tier medals for thee. You're not getting out of this alive.
Unfortunately, these guardsmen were wrapped and trapped by these poxwalkers, and they managed to. They did quite well in combat. They actually managed to
Kill 3.
They fixed bayonets in the with the order from Bromhead, for order from Chard. Sorry, killed 3, but then in the returning combat phase died, and so they killed
Rose
3
back up.
and they rose back up.
So these Chaoskin managed to see those guys just overwhelmed, and then they unleashed it really well. I think they got 15 kills.
Yeah, they managed to kill
They
15 from this
avenged,
squad.
tried to clear off the bottom of the staircase and avenge, obviously, Brother Nathaniel.
Yeah, so the stormtroopers did what they've been doing, killing 10 to 15 sort of every turn. But that's it now. That is the end. So the Valkyrie's going to fly off with Chard and everything, and then we'll be back just for the final turn of the Poxwalkers. We'll just see if they can clear up all of these boys, or if there'll be a final shot of a few brave Mordians holding the line. So we've got, out of the 120 Poxwalker swarm attacks that were able to get onto the Stormtroopers, 31 were able to wound. So we've got 31 wounds left. Statistically they should die, but will the Emperor favour these Stormtroopers? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, exactly.
Oh. Is there a sergeant with more wounds?
No, we don't get that in the guard. So they did really well, but sadly
so
they've been
close.
pulled down.
I was 1 over average.
Yeah, that one made a difference. So that is all of the veterans dead.
Nice. Okay, cool. Right, and then down here.
Yep.
And then I'll roll mine and then we'll see if we've got any survivors to strike back gloriously.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So after the Poxwalkers had struck, they actually did a remarkable little amount of damage. So only 3 guys died from the small squad over here. 1 mortar died, and then these guys took no casualties whatsoever. So we're going to do the final stand of Lieutenant Bromhead on camera, and we'll see how many Poxwalkers him and his few remaining boys can tear down. So
We'll go to this side of the base is just
utterly swarmed,
lost. Yeah.
utterly lost. It literally, Bromhead is his last stand.
Yeah, Bromhead's last stand.
He did his job though. He got his commander out. So we've got 4 attacks here, 3 hits, 2 wounds. Not bad. There you go. So they dragged 2 Poxwalkers down with them.
Nice.
Bromhead himself, we'll do him last because he's epic.
Okay.
So 2 attacks from the mortar team, 1 hit.
Fighting for their lives.
No, sadly
No.
not. And then,
Everyone's tired.
And then we've got this squad here. So we'll say there's 12 attacks. It's a fresh squad. Still fresh. Still fresh.
These guys have been... Wow. Absolutely wow.
5th squad has really done it.
Fifth squad have really done it. Yeah, but they started off looking nice.
Safe.
Yeah.
But even when they may have been safe, but they didn't let it get
Haven't
to them.
shirked.
Yeah,
They've pushed the zombies back over that building several times.
exactly. They've had their fair share of combat. So 2 more on that squad there. One dies.
Okay.
And then finally, last but certainly not least, Bromhead himself. How many can the lieutenant take down? Come on, mate, be epic. You've been great all game. 3 hits, can't complain too much. 2 wounds, come on, lad. Get a couple of them brain boys. Yes.
Yeah, kills 2.
And so using his chainsword, he just
4, 5.
eviscerates.
Unless I'm doing my maths wrong.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
So there we go. That is it. That's the final stand. So let's do a big shot for that. So that is the final shot of Whiskey Outpost. This is the final picked recording captured as the Valkyrie flew out. Lieutenant Bromhead surrounded by about a dozen of his hardest fighters, still managing to hold the zombies at bay. But this was the last pick of him alive, and no one really knows what happened to him, but it's fairly obvious what his fate has been today. Absolutely fantastic game. The final kill was, what was it, 270 something?
278 kills.
So a single platoon of guardsmen were able to kill 278 zombies. So they would have, if it was just the original horde.
It's almost 10 to 1.
Yeah, almost 10 to 1. So the original, 5 to 1.
5 to 1.
Something like that. But the original, platoon would have been able to take out the original army in their nice fenced position, but there was just so many
you
of
see
them.
on the board is a reinforcement that's come on
Yeah.
from turn 2 onwards. He's killed the entire original 240.
Yeah, so absolutely just really, really fun game. Probably one of, if not the most fun game of 40k I've ever had.
It was just really good just having the zombies versus the Garrison. This is what 40k is all about. This is what I'm starting to learn a little bit. Sometimes we can get suckered into the 9th edition competitive scene, and actually this is where you can have a lot of fun. So that is the final stand. Lieutenant Bromhead. We'll go for one final zoom in on him. But I just want to say a massive thank you to Johnny, or aka Scholar Progenium, for making a triumphant return on the Mordian Glory channel, and hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more of him. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's watched this video. If you have enjoyed it, please consider giving it a like and a subscribe, and if you really want to see us do more of this kind of battle report, some more epic battles, then please consider becoming a channel member or patron supporter. It really does go a long way in allowing us to do some more epic battles like this. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and of course, I'll see you guys next time.